first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as we get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. Navarone was climbing up the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonestreet on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stonestreet off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sim Racing World. Welcome to the championship round. We are here tonight for the amazing Super Formula Lights Championship, taking it down to Interlagos, 4.2 kilometres, 36 degrees tonight, and we've got a lot of special things to do. Boys are already out there and doing their stuff on the track and setting up some beautiful times. You can see a few purple sectors coming from the bottom, but let's have a quick look at the ladder and let's go through and see how the championship is going to end up. We'll start it off with the Pro-Ams as we can have a quick look and see. Or the AMs, sorry.
Oh. You want the AMs first, my friend. Here we go. Stevie?
The AMs first, mate. We are there. Let's have a quick look. We have got Stevie Daniels Jr. up there in the top spot from LCR Esports, and he is sitting there on 593 points. Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW is a further 22 behind, and Chris Tomlin a further 7 points behind. Championship tonight is down to these three boys. It's going to see what happens. LCR versus Team SRW Motorsports. Then we've got Andrew Martin, Sam Farrington, Bruce McLeod, Jared Gilbert, Cameron Hardwick, Kevin Wakefield, Greg Johnson, and Jacob T. McIntyre. These boys are putting up a great show and had a spectacular run all season long. Let's have a look at the Pro-Ams. These lads, Tyler Sheath, the SLM Academy young fella, has finally got himself close to a title. He's fighting it out with Matt Tesario. Matt Tesario is going to be only a couple of points behind him and putting the heat up Tyler Sheath for that final spot at the top step. Good old Sam Kutikazinos is in there in third place, not too far behind, and Timothy Schmellenberg is there ready to catch anything that drops in his lap from any incidents that might happen. It's all on the line tonight. In fifth place, we've got Ed Cullen from Shallow Racing, Lester Craig from Shadow Racing, followed by Matty Neal from Team ANZ Racing, David Lawler from Project 36, Lachlan J, Investment Sim Sports, Peter Lathan, Geordie Miller, Callum Hodgkinson, Cullen Rosenator, Leon Amos, and Brent Wassell. Let's go to the pros and let's have a look how these legends are going. It's going to be a spectacular run and it's going to be a tight one. We have got top four within, what is it? It's about 50 odd points. So anything can happen tonight. Zach Barton from SLM Academy is up there leading the way beside Daniel Bird from the Carling Motorsports team. We've got a very tight battle behind him with Tummy Sonny Cena from SLM Motorsports, followed by David Gallo from the Carling Motorsports team. And then close proximity behind there is Kyle Ridley from SLM Motorsports. A nice big battle up there. All three podium positions are up for grab. So it's going to be a very, very tough one. After that, we have got Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip, followed by Greg Cook, Project 36, Jason Depp from SLM Academy, Douglas Gowans from SLM Motorsports, Tom Donahue from Everything Simulated, Get a Grip, and Dan Ackland from Black Fang Racing. Then we've got Brandon Levin, Team SRW, Darren Fahey, DFR, Mitchie Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood, Ray Oliver, SLM Motorsports, and Ryan Seacox from Tatum ResTech. That's how it's panning out at the moment, and this is how it's going to be, and this is how spectacular it's going to be all the way to the very end. Have a look at this top 20. These are the boys currently sitting in position for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. Now that leads us to something very, very special tonight. We have got top 20, the top 25. They're going to be people fighting through, so this will change at some point over the course of tonight. But we have got the draw right now and ready to go. Let's have a quick look and let's see where the Australian Open Wheel Nationals is going to be going for the next season battle. Next Wednesday night, here on SRW TV, FDL versus SRW, and the track is going to be
Road
Atlanta. So we are going to have an absolute cracker at Road Atlanta. Get your practice shoes on, get running out there, lads. Everyone out there on track, FDL boys, get ready to go. Road Atlanta is going to tear it up next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Actually, it'll probably be 7:30 p.m. because that's when it normally starts, and it's going to be an absolute cracker. Interlagos tonight, we are in for a 1-hour session. So stick around, have some fun. Coming into the room with me tonight is Biggles as usual, and we are going to have an absolute ripper out there. The track is nice and sunny, and the boys are ready and primed. Let's have a look and get me off this damn screen, Biggles. We are up for some amazing fun, buddy. Amazing fun. I hope the viewers enjoyed a little bit of a personal touch there tonight, so you can get used to seeing us a little bit on camera, because you're going to see a little bit more of it as our seasons come to fruition for season 3. That's coming up in the next few hours tonight. We should be ignited and ready to go. So if you are an SRW member, you'll be able to get in there and get your boogie on and get ready to do some racing. Biggles,
yes.
Welcome to the room, brother. How are you?
I'm excited. I told you, this is the track I've been looking forward to all season long here. Wrapping it up in São Paulo, in Interlagos, in Brazil. And once again, this is a fantastic track where you can go 2x2, side by side throughout practically the whole track. And as I said, not many racing tracks on any calendar you're going to find. And if you look out there in the chat too as well too, for My Little Pine Tree, all right? It's called the Little Pina or something like that, I think. And it is, once you see it, you'll never unsee it again. Believe it or not. It's
hard to see. Will the viewers have to spot it?
The viewers will spot it. You'll see it at one of these cams. It's got its own barrier. It's inside the racing track. Put it that way.
Okay, here's the deal. First viewer that spots it gets a free subscription to season 3.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay, there you go. It doesn't need to be posted, so I can do it on the spot.
It probably. Don't Google it.
All right, quality, man. We nearly missed it after all that excitement. Dougie Gowans is out there already leading the way with a 125.699. Zachy Barton in second place. Dan Ackland third. Greggy Cook fourth. Daniel Byrne fifth. Jason Depp sixth. Brandon Levin seventh. Ray Oliver ninth. Matt Tazario has got himself all the way up there, mixing it with the pros. We've got Ridley there in 10th. Cena 11th. Fahey in 12th. Stevie Daniels, the AM, up there fighting tonight with Dean and his teammate for a title as well. So it's good to see him up there. Ed Cullen 14th, Nicky Martin 15th. So we've got some amazing times out there at the moment, and the boys look like they're having a blast.
Zach Barton might be coming across the line to be one of the quickest, or that purple got replaced. But look at that. Look at the spread here at the moment, my friend. 1 second separates 18 drivers on the grid. This is what I love about Interlagos. Dougie goes quicker. Will Zach Barton go quicker again too? 85 thousandths of a second, a little bit off the pace there. So that's really close between the top two. Still more pace to be found on this track in the last couple of minutes of qualifying.
Yeah, I do like this track as well, mate. I haven't been up there waving that flag like crazy like you have, but I tell you what, it is a special place out there, and it's a tough track, man. It's not easy. You know, some of these corners, you get them wrong in the slightest and you will get swallowed up very quickly, and we've seen that main straight. If you don't get it right, coming up the hill in the final few corners and coming up to the main bit, it's all over Red Rover.
Oh yeah, don't do that big crash, of course, where Alonso smashed into Mark Webber's wheel. That came when Mark Webb has an accident. Sam goes up into P13, so I thought that was quite impressive. He even set up a faster sector as well too, but the battle's still at the front there between Dougie Top Gun Gowans and Zach Iceman Barton. I'm trying to get the references, of course. I just came back out of the Naval Base Coronado track that got released, of course. Did a broadcast for that one earlier, so that's actually where they filmed Top Gun, remember?
We'll talk about that a bit later. Yeah. That sounds like spectacular.
It's good, yeah. You should get the Super Formulas to chuck around there, my friend. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Or the V8s.
Well, we're down to the last few seconds now. We're down to the... so tonight, being that it's an hour-long race, the hammer will fall, the flag will hit at the 15-minute mark, but whoever has crossed that line before that 15 minutes will still get to complete their final lap. So unlike our Super Series, when we have feature races, will go all the way through. Matt Tazario looks like he's got himself across the line just in time. There's a couple of more coming through as well. It looks like Darren Fahey is coming across the line with one of the other lads. Just gets it across the line, both of them. So they're both on track to get a time through here.
Wow.
We've got Fahey coming across the front of, I think that's Rosinator. Is that Rosinator? Yes, it is. Kellen Rosinator.
In the fence there for Kevin Rosinator.
Oh, and he's gone straight into the wall.
Oh, they won't get that car fixed in time for the race.
No,
that's it.
No.
No, he's out.
Pit crew going around ready to go. We need a sound machine something that's going to entertain me, so I can play with in the back of the
I've
room.
got pit sound gun somewhere, but not on this scene setup, unfortunately. But hey, Dougie might be going a little bit quicker again. He's already the quickest man. He's got 1 tenth. Qualifying's over. He's got to cross that line, but I'm not sure if Dougie's backed off here. He's not the best through the first and third and fourth and fifth sector. He's going to hug the wall like your favourite grandma. Come to see the flag there. Will he improve even more there? 125.6 is the time to beat, and he does go even quicker.
Ooh, just a fraction quicker, doing a real good job there. Who's left to come through? Matt Tesario looked like he was flying when he was coming through as well. Nicky Martin has got 2 greens. Timothy Schmellenberg, 3 greens in the second, third, and fourth sector. Let's have a look. There's a lot of cut through there. Is he going to be able to make it? Get up there a little bit higher. Matt Tesario got to slow down, so we didn't make that.
Yeah.
Where did Nicky Martin?
Nick Martin finished in P12. That will be
P12.
Yep. That's it for everybody. Actually, that is totally it. No more.
That is done.
Drivers will be able to complete a lap. No, so Dougie gets the statement down there, the hammer down actually, and there you go. 19 drivers within 1 second of Dougie's best time, my friend, for the final time of this season, but not the final time ever of the Super Formulas, just the final of this season.
Yep.
Since when was the name? Yeah, there's a misspelling on the YouTube as well too. INTERLARGOS.
Oh, Largos. Oh, man, come on. I will Casper, I will fix that just for you, my friend. We are always rushed and running around and trying to get everything done at the very last minute. Here you go. Here is where we are for season 3. This is released tonight. After the show, I will get in there and open up subscriptions. So who's out there? Super Formula Lighter. Look at that. Portimao, Monza, Villeneuve, Spa, Red Bull, Pocono, Misano, Petersburg, Hockenheim. All some amazing racing. And all those 2040s and 3030s, none of these. That says reverse top 5, but I'm putting my hammer down and it's not going to be a reverse top 5. So when the boys are listening to it from the admins, they'll know that I've put the kibosh on that. Ladies and gents, here we are. This is how we're starting for the SRW Super Formula Lights Championship. We've got the front row of Doug Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team beside his teammate Zach Barton from the SLM Motorsports team as well. Both of those boys will be competing in the Australian Open Nationals. Jason Depp from the SLM Academy beside Dan Ackland from Black Fang. Then we've got in the third row, Greggy Cook from Project 36 beside the OG, one of the original guys, the Carling Motorsports driver of Daniel Byrne. In the fourth row, getting ready to rock and roll out there, Brandon Levin has got himself up there from Team SRW Motorsports beside Ray Oliver, our SLM FIFO, coming in for a run. Round 5, we've got Darren Fahey from DFR, one of the original, definitely original guys, beside Matt Tesario from SLM Cruisinator coming through for the last few. Coming through for the last few rows. In row 13, we have got David Lawler from Project 36 beside Peter Latham from the can't remember their team, Shadow Racing team. Andrew Martin is beside Joshy Horton, who is downstairs tonight pushing the buttons and getting ready to go for row 14. I don't know what he's doing up the pointy end, but let's have a look and let's see how this is going. We will get rocking and rolling coming through, ladies and gents. The flag will come across very shortly.
Green flag.
And we are green, ladies and gentlemen. That was quick and we were right on time. The boys are coming across the line fantastically and getting ready to rock and roll. Have a look at them, 5 wide, 6 wide, coming into, narrowing down into a beautiful point and getting ready to come around these first few corners. The leader out there is Dougie Gowans beside Zachy Barton. Jason Depp has got himself a fantastic spot. You can just see the blue and white cars coming behind. Brandon Levin in the yellow and red catching up there. Levin's just taken on Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne is coming through. He's got Ray Oliver, Greggy Cook, Dan Ackland coming through as well. Looks like Levin has got himself a great little bit of lead over these boys that they were coming through, but looks still 2 and 3 wide and getting settled in. Ridley on the bottom screen is on the outside of his teammate Matt Tesario, coming through nice and clean. the Project 36 car. You can see they're
Oh,
coming
there's an
through
accident.
too. Oh, we can hear it. We can hear it. There's been some carnage.
Martin.
Looks like one of the Get a Grip boys, Nicky Martin, has got himself adrift off of the track at this point. But, mate, this has been a spectacular start and good to see these boys going crazy.
Yeah, that's what you expect. But remember too, it's a marathon, not a sprint for obviously for the endurance race that we're going to have here tonight. So these drivers got to remember, there's no point doing anything too crazy for some overtakes too early, but you're going to drop yourself down pretty quickly. But there it is. Good at the run here. Down into the turn 1 across the start-finish line. We're going to have 3 abreast as we go down into the turns 1 to 2 and then into the center S's. And look at this. Daniel Byrne, Ray Oliver, Cookie.
Cracking bit of work.
Go single file smartly. We saw what was his Sebastian Vettel go around one time and end up coming back and winning the championship.
Did you see that move in the back of these 4? Oh my God, Fahey and these lads are going crazy from here. It looks like Ray Oliver inside of Greggy Cook and taking it wide. Oliver was all the way off track, had to maintain the pace through, and it looks like Daniel Burns behind him, and then Darren Fahey as well. That was only 4 wide, mate. That was absolutely crazy. SLM Gaming, yes, Slim. It did jump, mate. It jumped SDK. Actually, I think it was more YouTube that jumped than anything. It's disengaged and re-engaged on its own.
It has, yeah.
So it's nothing to do with us, unfortunately. But we have had that issue happening with the boys on ATVO. This is the first time it's happened with this stream, though.
Oh, it's just somehow it dropped. OBS just dropped to the connection to YouTube and Facebook and stuff. So it's back.
Yeah,
so
it is. Yeah, it's all rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
But keep it out there. If you're out there watching, please like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and also let your peeps know that you've got friends and family out there racing. Get the people out there viewing, because these boys put on a spectacular show. As you can see, Dougie Gowans, Zach Button, Jason Depp coming across the line. SLM 1, 2, and 3. And then we've got Brandon Levin from Team SRW, followed by Project 36's Greggy Cook. And then another SLM driver. Here we go. Ed Cullen's having a look at the moment, getting a nice run through. He's got one of the LCR boys behind him. He's got Callum Hodgkinson on the inside of him. He's been pushed out wide. It looks like Stevie Daniels is going to be able to take it in underneath. He's got the hard brakes coming through. He's got Callum Hodgkinson on the outside. Ed Cullen's having a look on the inside as well, but he stayed well enough alone and out of the way. Beautiful move there by Stevie Daniels. He has got that done nicely. He is the 13th place for the AMS all the way up. He is 7 positions clear of David Lawler at the moment, Jared Gilbert and Chris Tomlin and Dean Sinkovich. So he is doing a cracking job there, trying to get both hands on that title at the moment. Dan Ackland from Black Fang, love the name Black Fang, and he's doing a cracking job out there. He's just missing the mohawk on his helmet.
You just missed the middle of the pine tree as well too.
Oh.
As they went past it in the infield. Yeah, as they went actually over the top of the Ducko. What's it called? Something about Duck. Basically up the top of the hill there. That basically means that that's where a lot of the rookie drivers make mistakes at this racing track. Brendan Levin putting some big pressure down the start-finish line on the overtaking opportunities down into turn 1. Brendan Levin, fastest man on the track at the moment, just set the fastest time as he's bringing it to depth. A battle for P3 and he pitches, and that's Brendan Levin up 4 places as well too. Bingo.
Beautiful move there by Brandon. That was so well timed. I'll tell you what, his driving is off the charts at the moment. He's getting better and better. Have a look at this top screen and bottom screen. We've got the same fight going here. Going 2-3 wide. We've got Daniel Byrne on the inside. We've got Darren Fahey coming on the outside line. We've got Dan Ackland in there as well. Ackland's on the inside line. You can just nearly touch the wheels there with Darren Fahey. What a cracking job between them. Oh, look at that. Daniel Byrne, inside line of Ray Oliver. He's come through. He hasn't quite made it. Oliver's shut the door on him. Ackland and Darren Fahey still going 2 wide. This is where Biggles loves this track, 2 wide all the way around. How many times has he said that this season, viewers? He has said it. It's the only track in the world where you can get 2 wide all the way around from the start to the finish, and these boys are showing us how it's done. Kyle Ridley is in there waiting for the pieces to fall apart so he can get in on the action.
It's going to be action here. Whoa! Carl had to lift off there for a second. Matt Tessera is right behind him. Almost would have got into him there for the gold machine. So,
very close.
Yeah, almost. That's how you lose your front wing pretty quickly at the moment there. So very clever there for the reactions for Kyle Ridley to back off on that one, because here we go. going to be a drag down to the start-finish line. Look at the gold car. That's Matt Cesario. Tommy Cena is the red machine down into the center S's. I think Matt's is going to back off at the moment to follow him through. It's probably clever to do. And then they go down to the Reto Oposo straight down here straight away. That means opposite straight in Portuguese, my friend. You know that track used to be in the opposite direction, and they had to flip it over because there was the afternoon sun would get blinding the drivers.
He's got his own teammate in front of him at the moment. He's having a look at Thomas Sonny Cena. You've got to keep it civil. Bottom screen, Callum Hodgkinson is having a real good run there as well. He has got... who is that beside him? It's Stevie Daniels and Matt Neal. That's who is coming up beside him. Matt Neal is right up his rear at the moment. And he has got Callum Rosenader behind him and Lester Craig from Shadow Racing following through too as well. Shadow Racing. I watched Turbo the other night with my boy and Shadow.
Turbo the snail thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had an ex-girlfriend that did a promo for that movie. I remember it quite well.
The snail just slowly backs into the shadow.
It flopped at the box office, unfortunately. It even had Snoop Dogg in it.
Yeah, it did, yeah. My boy loved it. He thought it was sensational. A snail on drugs.
Let's see whether or not Jason Depp's going to get a launch here and see if he can take that position back from Brandon Levin. He's got a nice slipstream. That's a good thing about this start-finish line. You're climbing up the hill here, down into the center S's.
210s. He's having a look.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Brakes.
Oh, look at him sliding.
Levin has just left him enough room and put the pressure on for him. And Depp's thought about it. Look, it's not a sprint run. It's an hour-long race, so it's no use taking the risk. He knows he can get up alongside him. He knows he's got the pace to do so. So now he's going to find the right time when Brandon lets it go. And looks like he's going to have a go here on the inside line. He's got the track position. He's going through there. He's got the overlap done. He's got them beautifully done by both of them. Looks like Brandon's just tucked in behind him and keep it safe. That show is not over, ladies and gents.
Nope.
The battle will continue as these boys come through. Bottom screen is going nuts. Tyler Sheaf, Ed Cullen, Colin Rosenader, Lester Craig, David Lawler. Look at these boys. 1, 2. Oh, my God, they're going too wide again through the back end. Tyler Sheaf is going through there with Daniels and Lester Craig.
Loving the racing so far. Just a couple of incidents that we had early. Other lights there of Andrew Martin, Timothy Smellenberg, Sam and Simon have gone down a pit road, so probably some early damage between those drivers. But the rest of our strong field here tonight are going. Dougie is going, of course, up the road there. But Zach Barton's keeping him honest. And then there's a 2-second gap back to Jason Depp and Brandon Levin, the battle we saw there. Comes another attack from Levin.
At the moment, we're seeing the title fight. It's going to come down to...
That's wide. They had a cut down through there, Levin. It'll give him some super speed coming down through the S's. Have a look at the exit he should get here if he can get this one. I think Depp also got a good exit. Depp's right up on the chicane there a little bit, but I think Levin's going to have a little bit more momentum down here to Reto Oposo.
Oh, look at this. Bit of pace. He's doing the reverse of what before he's done. Beautiful job there. This battle's not over, though, because there's a lot of back and forward through here. The toe is very, very powerful tonight, ladies and gents. Have a look how close Depp is already on top of him there. Oh, it's nearly contact. I don't think Levin knew he was there. Oh, nearly got underneath each other, but look at that. Jason Depp's all the way underneath. Brandon Levin and Greggy Cook is sniffing. He can smell the chum in the water.
Cookie's going to watch
it's not over.
Look at this wheel banging, mate.
Oh, wheel to wheel. They're going to leave it down the roof for each other. They're just doing it. Beautifully done by both these guys. Very close on pace. And the difference between them is the toe. So they're going to have to battle this and be smart about this all the way through the race, because you don't want to get the toe at one point and then have to fight it back in the next corner.
You get double toe as well, too. If Cookie can just hook up on him here, he can get a slingshot, get 2 for 1 down to the turn 1. I think Cookie's just a little bit too far back, but if he was about 1/10 behind Depp, and I've seen that slingshot just propel these drivers once again down the main straight into the turns, and look at that. They're trying to break the draft. That's why they're weaving. It's not IndyCar that we're watching at the moment, my friend. Super Formulas are even quicker than IndyCar. So
just look at the toe that Cookie got out of that. The two of them at the moment come through. He's got himself right up there with 2 tenths behind him. He was like about 8 tenths before that straight. Yep. So even the toe that it was that far back got him all the way through. Lester Craig is having a real battle here with David Lawler and Nicky Martin. With Nicky. Oh, I missed that.
Back off here. We're bringing Ray Oliver into play as well, too, my friend. Welcome to the party, Mr. Oliver.
Yep. SLM on Cook and on Project 36 and Team SRW, and just behind them, just hanging around, waiting to see what happens, is Daniel Byrne and driver 808 from the Carling Motorsports team.
Tell you what's been pretty quiet upstairs. I do have the race audio disabled at the moment, so we won't hear from race control or the drivers. But you can let me know, Stevie, if you're hearing anything. Of course, the message will pop up from race control, but I think it is quiet.
Absolutely nothing apart from the start of the race. There was one little comment, and that was it. I've seen nothing. There's been nothing in the chat either.
Yep.
So
Josh and Stephanie are upstairs and downstairs.
Yep.
Taking care of this one, and hopefully that they will sit back, relax, and enjoy the final race of our season here at the moment, and not have to get too involved in race control. Just let these drivers and these gladiators go at it here, just down, and of course celebrate some pina coladas down at the beach here in São Paulo. After the race. Zach Barton's putting some pressure on Dougie now. Finally, look at this. He's on the back there of Doug.
Zach Barton on the back of Doug.
Yeah. And then that's 4 seconds down the road. So these two are in a class of their own. But Brandon Levin's free. I'll see whether or not Brandon Levin can start putting up that pace. The pace he needs to get into the 25 clubs. That's the pace that there's been exchanged between Dougie and Zach Barton currently at the moment at the front.
Yeah. The battle at the moment, it's all Zach Barton. He just needs to finish where he is, and he's got this title all sewn up at the moment. Just having a look at the scores at the moment, Tyler Sheaf is leading that title to Matt Tesario, his teammate, by 14 points, and Sam Kutakazinos is a further 18 points behind there. So at the moment, where is Tyler Sheafy? Tyler Sheaf is sitting in 14th. Matt Tesario is 2 places ahead of him. Ed Cullen and David Lawler have been involved.
Whoa.
Cullen and Lawler. 3 cars involved. Oh, I can see that.
I don't know why
Ray
they were
Oliver
turning as well.
Yeah, Ray Oliver, Cullen, and Jared Gilbert. So they didn't see how they ended up together, but all 3 of them have gone Kaputskis.
Yeah, this will be climbing up to
the moment. There's Ed Cullen. He's following.
There's contact there.
Oh, there it is there from David Lawler, unfortunately.
Wow, look at the hooked the car around.
Look at that. That was a wrestling move, man.
I've never seen a car get hooked around like that before.
That was like he's wrapped his legs around his neck and threw him down.
Yeah. I think there was movement after as well,
too. How did the third car get involved?
Sorry?
How did the third car get involved?
Oh, they got hooked up and then there's nowhere to go.
A little bit of contact down the bottom screen as well. Oh, my goodness. Who was that? That was...
Safety car.
Oh.
They haven't cleared this.
It is.
So safety car has been deployed there, Stevie.
We can... That is... That's crazy.
Gives us a chance to have a look at exactly what happened
before
there
that accident happened. We were talking about the title fight in the Pro-Ams. I'm just going to double check to see how many points tonight's race is worth. I think it's 4 points per position, but I'm just going to double check that because that's what it was for the Enduro.
Ooh. I don't know if he got contact there.
Oh, so Ray was involved in it. I didn't see him earlier involved in it.
And we got pit stops as well at the moment, live pit stops. Just having a look at this incident that we had, which caused the safety car. So there's Ray Oliver. I wanted to actually have a look at Ed Cullen. So this is what...
I think it was Ed Cullen.
Yeah. I think Lawler got into the back of him. Coming up into the Lawler just
Lawler this time.
That's the Duck's Peak or something like that. That's the top of the hill corner.
Rosenator and Martin just missed each other.
Yeah,
but where did
he moved? See, Colin
moves.
So he tries to get off the racing line, but that's also
but he's got to hold.
You got to keep a hold.
Yeah, he's supposed to hold brakes. So I know the intention was good, but unfortunately that now, that's going to get him a penalty.
What's interesting, Steve, is that everybody's come down in pit road except Stevie Daniels, who elected to stay out. So Stevie Daniels Jr., the AM current leader in the AM class, has elected. He wanted track position over everything else, so he's elected to, and that's promoted him up into P4. As you can see there, the 0 stops next to their name. Everybody else just jumped down there for a standard splash and dash pit stop. So nothing will change too much on our grid apart from the fact of Stevie Daniels, as I said, that will inherit a ton of positions. But he'll be out of race strategy now. He'll be off a different flip, so he's going to have to come down again, unless he's just preying on another safety car. And
Yeah.
but then
Tonight's points per position is 4 points. Last night in Enduro was 5, so tonight's 4 points. So basically 4 places. Matt Tesario has to beat Tyler Sheaf by 4 places at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's got 1, 2. He needs one more spot. He needs one more spot on Tyler Sheaf to take that title away from Tyler Sheaf. And Sam Kukazunos, where's Sammy? He's all the way down, so he is not in the battle at the moment. In the AMS, Stevie Daniels Jr. is way, way ahead. He is sitting up there in 4th place. He is sitting there doing the jig at the moment. Yeah. 22 points ahead of Dean Sinkovich. Dean is where tonight? Dean is sitting in 19th place, and Chris Tomlin is sitting right behind him in 20th. So Chris Tomlin is keeping him honest. So they are finishing in order of their title battle at the moment. So Zachy Barton, ladies and gents, the pro, he's got one hand on it right now.
Whoa.
The trophy that is. Look at that. Oh, very close.
Just having a look what happened at the start of the race here. This is going up into turn 1. This is what happened to Nick Martin. Did he get tagged from behind? So it's very impossible to see on that one, isn't it? But
yeah, it looked like he did, actually. Who is that?
oh, it's 3 into 1 corner. It's not going to work, is it? And then
Well,
this was lap 1 incident as well.
It looks like he might have moved across. There was a car beside him with overlap before the corner entry, and then he's moved across, not knowing he's there. But that's going to be that'll be one for the boys and girls downstairs, because it's going to be about who had corner rights at that point. But here is that other one. Look how far across they went. Oh my God! That person was already there. Yeah. Oh, and then the two of them. Oh, my God. How close did Rose Mader come through there?
Almost a similar incident, wasn't it? It was almost exactly similar to what we had that just caused out the safety car. Now that we saw the incident between Ed Cullinan and David Lawler as well. Who did that bring that out? So here we go. Early days still. 41 minutes remaining in this race. Safety car is piloted by Stephanie. And, of course, we'll have to thank that sponsor. And I'll give you the rights, of course. That's sponsored this season, my friend.
Warren and Brown Tools, mate. You cannot go past the Warren and Brown Tools if you're any sort of mechanic at all, and you've heard of Warren and Brown Tools. You'll know that they make the best torque wrenches around and are very well known for it. But reach out to the lads. They did a I think it was a big breakfast was today that everyone was celebrating for awareness. I think they did that today. I saw something on Facebook for them. But the legends that they are. If you spend over $200 on their website, you get to go in a draw to win yourself a Camus pedal base and wheel pack.
There you go. Thank you. And that safety car will be peeling into pit lane as per the mention on there. So drivers have to maintain 90 kilometers an hour and cease your weaving immediately. Otherwise, Stephanie and Josh will bring out the whip and start cracking everybody, my friend.
Yeah, that's your first official cease and desist.
Yes.
All right. Just a reminder, 7:30 next Wednesday night, Australian Open Wheel Nationals, FDL, SRW.
Right here on this network, my friend.
Yeah, right here on this network. Unfortunately, GSRC aren't participating this season just due to the numbers and not having the event, but we are racing. We are green. Dougie Gowans and Zach Barton have got a fantastic exit coming through there, and also did Brandon Levin right off the back of them. Greg Cook got one spot done over Stevie Daniels, but he has got a great bit of pace on him. Daniels is holding his own. He is an am amongst the pros, the cat amongst the pigeon, as they would say. Here they come down to, look at this. Levin has got himself right up against Zach Barton. Zach Barton took he wriggled. He lost a little bit of traction coming into the corner and a little bit on the way out. So a bit of cold tyres there by Zach Barton. Too wide coming through. Brandon Levin's not going to let this go very quickly. He's done it. Got himself right up in there. Now he'll be pressing real hard on Dougie Gowans. He is doing a sensational job. At the moment, he is firing all cylinders for Team SRW Motorsport. He is putting on some amazing pace.
The old dog's out there teaching some new tricks. Stevie Daniels did drop back a little bit. I mean, obviously, there's no tyres that drivers were changed. Ed Cullen's gone around there for Shadow Racing again. I think he's involved in an incident. I think, looks like Jared Gilbert may be
Oh, someone else has gone around their own. That was Jared
Tomlin
Gilbert going around his own.
Yep. Don't know if they're calling that one in at the moment, my friend, but
2-1-2. Chris
certainly
Tomlin's
spicy.
failing to hold brakes. I
Yep.
don't think Ed Cullen really had a chance to hold brakes. He was in full rotation.
Oh, they're going to pit road. It's a almost gets
Oh,
squeezed.
he's just missed the tyre
Wow.
wall.
Are you kidding
Living
me?
on the edge, Ray Oliver.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh,
3
three
into
wide still, mate.
to the SNRSs, my
Good
friend.
breath.
That's bold and brave.
Oh, lick that stamp and sent it. Oh my goodness. So
Right.
you've got the chrome,
Here comes Levin for
the
the lead.
silver car of Oliver, and then you've got the gold of Matt Tesario coming through there. But have a look at the pressure that Brandon Leving is putting on the back of Dougie Gowans at the moment. He's doing a cracking bit of work there. Good to see Levin firing on all cylinders at the moment. He is doing a very, very good job. Down the back, we've got on the bottom screen Peter Latham with Simon Farrington having a bit of a run. Teammates against each other, getting very, very close. Callum Rosenader on Tyler Sheaf. He is putting the pressure on as well.
Cookie had to lift off though at the moment. He had a much better exit on Zach Barton. But there's me lone pine tree. You just missed it to the right-hand side. It has its own barrier. Took me years to spot that. Actually, never spotted it in all the years I've been watching Formula One. As soon as I get into Iracing, I'm like, what the hell's this little tree doing? And it's in the middle of the track.
Yeah, it's probably
It's in the middle of the runoff area. But anyway, I'm just surprised they didn't cut it down. Look at it waving the slipstream as well too. Levin desperately trying to hook up on the back there of Doug Gowans.
Yeah, Gowans, the old fox. Have a look at the toe here. It is amazing.
It's all about getting a good exit here. If you could if you can smooth in, smooth out through the center S's, and then get a nice exit down Retto Posso, and then you get it. Now see, Dougie's weeping because he knows the toe is mighty and powerful there, but I don't know. You usually have to be about 2/10 in order to get an attack up here into turn 4. I think it is turn 4 or something like that. And Dougie's called that one.
He's at,
did quite well.
Just over a 10th at the moment when he came into there. But have a look at this. We got Daniel Burns having a look on Greggy Cook. He's got the inside line. He's going to take him under brace. Cook has to leave some space on the inside for him as well. Byrne is on a very tight run through here. He's going to slow the car down a little bit more than Cook to get it around this corner. Crack a bit of work.
Oh, Stevie Daniels has crashed somewhere as well too, my friend. Stevie Daniels is off somewhere. Whoa, what's happened to Stevie?
Looking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's down in...
Yeah,
he's
gone off track somewhere. If you get that little replay happening in the picture-in-picture, because Stevie Daniels, of course, was our leader in the AMS and is our leader in the championship for the AMS as well, too. So he's gone. He stayed out, remember, to get that track position, but he's gone from the outhouse, my friend, from the penthouse to the outhouse at the moment.
Can't see it.
Comes Kyle Ridley on Tommy. Down into turn 1, usual overtaking opportunities, and Kyle really does get that job done. I think Tommy just gave that up a little bit to him and said, "I'll fight you later, my friend." It's a marathon here this evening. Plenty of time.
Screen. There is coming through.
It must be contact, isn't it? There it is. The hooked wheels
Oh,
up.
he's...
Wow.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. I don't know if he went across the nose or if he went the other way. See if we can see it come through again from a different angle.
They're coming across. I don't know if he thought he was clear, because he kind of just come on the nose, didn't he?
It looked like he thought he was clear, but he didn't quite get enough done to get it done all the way across. So unfortunately there for Stevie Daniels. It's we'll leave that downstairs, see who moved where. But it looked like he didn't see him beside him.
It didn't look like it. That was NASCAR. Spotter would be like, you're definitely not clear right on that one. That's what it looked like at least. But then again, we leave that up to the race control to review that, all the different angles and stuff like that they have to review it.
Mate, we are at the 25-minute mark, so we are not too far from pit strategies at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see where they end up, who's going to go where.
I like Dougie's trophies, of course, for the Touring Car Championships 1 and 2 there, V8, Super Formulas, 86s twice, and the GT4s. Remember we spoke to him? Jason's gone off somewhere.
Yes.
Whoa,
Jason
he
Jett.
certainly has.
Oh, Dan Ackland is gone as well.
Have they come together? I think they have. I think they've come together, Stevie. I think they've come together. That's probably out of the exit.
Both of us going to replay.
It's into turn one. They're 3
Here it
wide into turn one. That's probably, you
look
can
at
do
that.
it, gentlemen, but it's got squeezed. They got squeezed.
Oh, mate, we had that timed perfectly then, you know that? Literally a couple of tenths difference between your freeze replay and my replay. So that's a new toy for Steve to play with at the moment.
Yep. Fastest man on the track is Brandon Levin, but the thing is, you could be the fastest man on the track, but you're not leading the pack.
Yeah,
Dougie's going to be feisty on this one. He's not necessarily going to wrap up the Pro Championship, but he's certainly going to give everybody else a run for his money. He's going to be happy that Zach Barton's down there in P3. Zach Barton's going to probably want to win this race, just so you can hold that trophy up, isn't it, at the end of the day, to say you've won the Pro Championship and you've won the race.
Well, last night we had each class champion win the race last night as well, so that was spectacular.
Yeah, the V8s. I caught a bit of that. That was quite good. Yeah, a lot of people watching as well too.
So if you're a V8 Supercar fan, Stevie,
I am.
Mr. Weston won from. My brain is just gone. Let me just catch my head and I'll tell you who won.
I'm a Supercar fan because we have Kostaki in another series.
That's it.
That we have.
Scotty Weston won from the EWT, the AMS.
Nice.
And in the Pro AMS, it was Jacob Trainer from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. And the number one V8 Supercar driver from last season, Mr. Ryan Mueller from PER, took out the title again. So he's done it back-to-back and done a spectacular run through that. So good work by those lads.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. I want to get into my get into V8 Supercars. No, I don't broadcast a V8 Supercars. There's my Lone Pine Tree. I don't broadcast a V8. Yeah, that's the one. My friend's got a barrier. You know what I'd love? I'd love to go to Interlagos, sit inside with that palm tree. It's got a little barrier on it, and sip some pina coladas and watch a race. That would be like.
Mate, what about?
There is your Paddock Club pass right there. Don't sit up there with the champagne on the main straightaway. Sit right there with a fold-up chair. Would be one of the best views of this Interlagos race. I don't know how. Maybe I could slip a couple of dollars there to the race officials and allow me. Here we go. And the exit here, Ray Oliver on the back there of Nick Martin.
He gets close to that tyre wall every time.
Yep.
It's top screen and bottom screen. You can see him coming in on the inside. He's got the inside line. He's done a beautiful job there on Mr. Martin, and keeping it clean. Martin will not risk it for the biscuit, mate. He will make sure he's there at the very end of the race. He's a race finisher. So it's good to see.
Overcast too, all of a sudden there, Steve. So
yeah, it did. It looks like there's a few clouds in the sky.
Might be dropping the temperatures down a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think there's any rain forecasted on the horizon, my friend, but as we get close to halfway through this race. In fact, we just got on the halfway point. One pit stop down for everybody. A couple of pit stops for some of the drivers that are a little bit further down, 15 and onwards. They had earlier incidents. Keep an eye on that battle down there with you got it actually with Smellenberg there.
Smellenberg. There's another one for Hodgkinson down here. That's like even hotter.
Yep.
At the moment, there's getting some heat in those tyres.
20-second penalty. 20-point penalty.
Car 13, was it?
Yes, car 13. Which is
David Lawler.
David Lawler. Oh, the Project 36 boss man.
Yep. The boss man. Snap over the line
Cheech Griffins
with
is
a
a boss
hard
man
roller
as well too, but David Lawler as well too.
Who'd you say? Cheech Moranis?
Cheech Griffiths.
For those of you who know Cheech Moranis, that means you'd be my age. He's the dynamic duo, the second partner of Chong.
Cheech and Chong,
yeah.
Yeah. He went to prison too, I think, for a short period of time. I think Cheech did, or Chong? Anyway. Cheech and
One of
Chong
them was a mayor, I think, you're looking for. Yep. Have a look at Brandon Levin putting the pressure on Dougie Gowans. He's got some pace out of nowhere tonight. I'm loving what he's doing out there at the moment.
Chat's a bit quiet. We had
Chat
Sim
is a bit
Gaming
quiet.
come in there.
They're all sitting there popcorn, mate. They're all sitting there waiting to see what's going on.
Well, don't be shy.
Yep, like, subscribe, don't be shy. Got a few thumbs up out there as well, which is good to see. Live chat.
If you don't behave yourselves, I'm going to put Stevie back up on the cam.
Yes. I wouldn't want to create any divorces out there.
You're right, mate. We've got new tools here tonight.
Oh, hang on. Darren Fahey has been involved in something at the moment. Where has he gone, poor old Darren? No, he's back on track. He must have just gone a little bit off and then back on again. But where do we go and who do we see? Well, we're going to stick to this little battle here at the moment. These boys are coming across each other. Rosinato's having a bit of a lunge as well as we speak. But the fight at the pointy end is Gowans and Levin. Zach Barton doesn't need to finish any higher than where he is right now to take the title. But
he's lifted here too, Levin. He's not willing to go for that one.
He's waiting for it.
Dan Ackland goes in. Yeah, he's waiting to strike, I think, as well. Too. They got that gap to Zach Barton. I'm surprised that Zach Barton may be on a different strategy here. Should tie up with them. As I said, Zach Barton's not going to be happy with a P3. He's going to want to win this race just like anybody else, really, and because he wants to win the championship and the race at the same time. As you mentioned, that happened earlier in the V8 supercars. Well, the supercars, they're not V8s.
Do you want to hear something fairly dramatic?
What's up?
So, Stevie Daniels, we saw him have the incident earlier on,
Mm-hmm.
But he's still in total contention because behind him is his teammate Chris Tomlin, and behind him is Dean Sinkovich.
Yeah.
So all three of them are 1, 2, and 3 in the title battle. So it's not going to change at this point. But the Stevie Daniels incident has not affected his title battle, so to speak.
All right. Well,
he's
he'll be
got
happy
them
with
right
that.
on their toe. That is so close at the moment.
Oh, this is close.
Oh, he nearly got his jag light.
Now, watch this. Watch this.
He was.
Slingshot engaged. DRS. Forget that. It's not Formula One. Great exit here. He's going to have the power, but he's lifting. He's not willing to go for it. He could have easily slingshotted around Dougie here and get him down into...
He doesn't want to change positions.
He doesn't want to change position at this point. He's happy to follow Dougie. They're still keeping that gap about 3.2 seconds down the road there to Zach Barton, so they got the distance there. Is Brandon Levin going to be burning through his tyres a little bit more too as well? Remember, they didn't change any tyres in that previous pit stop as well, so that was just a splash for fuel. This track is a bit tough on tyres, which I'm surprised that drivers have not elected to do that under the safety car that came out there. That was the reason why they did jump in early. So that has changed up their fuel strategy a little bit too. Remember there, Stevie. They might have planned on coming in a little later, but they took the opportunity of that safety car to do that. We got a 20-point penalty coming in there for an unsafe rejoin. We were talking about that unsafe rejoin. That was for car 237.
We knew that was coming.
And that was Jared Gilbert. So Project 36 boys have been dished out some penalties here tonight, mate.
Yeah. That was, it was one of those things. It's still getting used to how to drive it. But have a look at this. Chris Tomlin taking Dean Sinkovich on the bottom screen. Under brakes coming through. Dean's trying to get the over-under done as well. He's taking it all the way line. 2 by 2 as they're coming through and doing a great job. Brandon Lemming's having a look at Dougie Gowans at the same time as well. He is just making sure he knows that Tomlin has got the pass done. Dean's going too wide with him still. Have a look.
Yeah, he can. Contact.
I think there was a bit of code brown then.
Yeah.
Dean pulled right back on that one and let him through. But have a look at the moment up top main screen.
No,
We've
Levin's
got
not going for
Brandon Levin showing some amazing pace.
Yeah, he's just playing for his food at the moment, isn't he? Well, I mean, he's
the shark and the food in front of him. He's playing with it, and he's teasing it at
we also
the moment.
got a nice little squabble here between Ray Oliver, Darren Dazza, and Nick Martin. How's that for Nick Martin coming back in this one after an early spin too, remember? For Nick Martin, and he's back up into the top 10. You could just see Dazza up the road there, and Ray Oliver as they go up into the rookie corner up here, the Ducks Peak. That's right at the top of the racetrack, the highest, not the highest elevation, of course, start-finish line is a little higher. So climbing. This is the rookie corner right here, my apologies. That's the one. It goes around my little pine tree that's to the right, as you can see, behind the barrier there. It has its own barrier. But look at that run there. I think Daz is going to go for this one. I think he's going to have the launch.
Here, getting it right here.
Come down to the bottom of it where there's a lake and it floods
not
there.
Not too much grass.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. Let's see how the toe goes at the moment. Fahey is how far behind? What's he got at the moment? He's got about 5/10. Is he going to be able to smother this up? Beautifully done. Have a look how close they are.
Well,
He's got himself
that's what I'm
slow
saying.
down.
Remember,
Battle
that's
with Tomlin.
where Alonso
Oh,
hit.
they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, they're not going 3 wide. They're taking it easy. DFR against Oliver at the moment.
Nick
Darren
Martin gets a
Fahey.
good exit here. It's going to be 3 wide, I think, into the next turn.
Yeah. But Nick won't risk it, mate. He will not risk it. He will play it.
No, he won't get
very safe.
contact!
Oh,
Wow!
contact! Oh, Darren Fahey has nibbled the back tyre as they both touch the grass. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That is all over Red Rover for those 2 cars. Ladies and gents, I'm
What
not sure what's happened
Went
there.
wrong there,
But
mate.
I think the fact they both went on the grass, I think the toe might have dragged Fahey onto the grass behind Oliver. And we'll have another look at it as we go. That was absolutely all over the shop. They were doing a cracking job. He's trying to get off. It looks like he's a little bit beached at the moment.
Have a look at this. So this is the main straight. This is a straight, not a turn. Look, he got squeezed. He got squeezed.
Oh, he got squeezed.
Wow, they didn't need to fight like that. You got to understand. There's
you know what?
so much track to the right-hand side, and those guys were fighting for like 2 meters of real estate.
Yeah.
2 meters of real estate.
It's almost he left a gap and he got in there, but then it got closed.
Can't
But
get my head
also
around
Darren Fahey, he could have pulled out of that as well. It was a low risk move, especially when they were coming across. I guess he didn't expect Ray to come right across him there as well. But
Reminds me of many teammates in the past, haven't they? Remember how many? But they're not teammates. But remember how many times we saw Vettel do that? We saw Hamilton and Rosberg do that.
Yeah.
We've seen countless drivers push each other off the track just for 2 meters of real estate. Once again, you got 10 meters. You got 5 meters to the right-hand side. The full track is clear, and they're squeezing right up against the fence on there. I just can't get my head around that.
Yeah, Faye's made it back to the pits. Is Ray Oliver still? Yeah, Ray Oliver's got the car going. He got it unbeached, so don't know if he's got no rear wing, so he's probably going to have to go in at the moment as well because that'll be sliding around
You need a rear
everywhere.
wing here in Interlagos, my friend. There's no way you get around this track without a rear wing.
Yeah, you ain't got a rear wing, you ain't got a chance.
You know we can get away without a rear wing. Monza.
Oh, Monte Carlo.
No, Monza. Monza.
Monza.
No, you need downforce.
You want to be full pedal to the metal.
Yeah, exactly. You could get away with that because you only got 12 turns and most of them are straightaways, so that's fine. But Interlagos is a track that you need your rear wing. Of course, Monaco, any high downforce track you need. Andrew Martin has had a crash, my friend. Have a look at Andrew Martin.
Yeah.
Lester Craig as well. I think they've come together. Maybe David Lawler as well.
Yeah, I think so. It's moving too fast. I can't catch up to it.
Pick a driver, any driver. All the drivers are a winner.
Ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. No, it's not letting me.
Yeah,
you got the ticker going across. It's going too fast. Yep, looks like that's Oliver's trying to get out of the way. You got Gowans at the moment, ladies and gents.
Lucky they cleared him.
Going for it. Andrew Martin's got
Have a look at this. Here is the incident you're talking about here, Stevie. So, here's Lester Craig. He's way out differently. Don't know what Lester Craig has done. That's a separate incident. He's hooked it on the entrance there. All right. And this is the incident, I think, with David Lawler and Andrew Martin. Yeah, they've come together here. Let's have a look at this. Project 36 getting
David
in there
Lawler
again.
Behind. Martin's gone out wide.
The speed difference.
Oh, he's missed his break point.
Boom. You both get an almost lose. I don't think David got lost a rear wing, but definitely.
Yeah. Definitely Martin has got no rear wing. That is, he's wingless.
Oh, somebody's off the track as well, too, when we came back to live pictures. I think it was Andrew Martin that was off into the fence there as Dougie and Brendan Levin passed.
Is that sympathetic? It was Andrew Martin.
Now, I think Brendan Levin's just playing. Oh, they're coming in. They're both coming in. So Dougie went in. I think Andrew Martin wasn't planning on coming in, and he just hit him.
Oh, no. Did he?
Yes. He just hit the back there of Dougie. Dougie was slowing down not to speed in pit lane. Brandon Levin got into the back of him. I'm not sure if Brandon Levin got any damage. We don't see it cosmetically on his car. But he backs up in his pit box and misses it a little bit.
Oh,
Cookie's in. Burns in. Are they expecting a safety car? That's a short stop too. It's a huge short stop. Dougie will come back out. Kyle Ridley and Zach Button stayed out. Now, were they expecting a safety car maybe called in a radio with Andrew Martin? They saw Andrew Martin off the track somewhere as well too. So they might have thought they could have brought a safety car. So they dived into pits.
There was no way it was going to be a safety car. They were crawling. Both cars were crawling back. So if they were.
But you don't know it, my
depending
friend,
on
don't
that.
you? Last minute dash. That's what I think Dougie called it. Dougie's
Yeah.
just like, he might have gone there and said, okay, if it's a safety car, then I'll get in
Or-
quickly. Dougie's got a
135
huge gap
yeah.
over Brendan Levin coming into pit lane
Yeah, 'cause
too.
Levin missed his. Levin missed his.
Yeah,
pit,
he
mate.
missed
Maybe
his pit
Brendan got a
box.
slowdown as well. But maybe Gowan's played the trick on Brandon Levin and went in the pits, and Brandon thought, "Oh, crikey, maybe I need to go to the pits as
Yeah,
well."
he did. Well, you can
Now
clearly see
Zach
that. I
Martin's
don't think
got the
Levin was
lead with 20
planning
minutes
on.
to go.
Yeah.
So, or maybe it's on track. We've got 20 minutes to go, so it's probably very close to where they need to be.
Oh, Barton's coming in now.
There's Martin. There he goes.
I'd
All
expect maybe Kyle Ridley might come in as well to his teammate from SL. Yes, he will. So the teammate will come
Yes,
in.
he
That'll re-promote Dougie back to the lead as he comes down now. Dougie won't come in. Dougie's got a 4-second gap over. Levin's going to be a little with himself on that pit stop, isn't it? Having to back it up. And plus, maybe we don't even know if he got damage on that front wing. He didn't repair it. He didn't have time to repair it. That was just a straight gas and run.
Yeah, so Brandon Levin was up for, he was up there 2 seconds, nearly 3 seconds longer than Gowan's up on the thing. And
No,
OT.
it was about 3/10 because he had to back up, but he didn't take any
Yeah.
repairs because it would have cost him
Yeah.
about 2 or 3 seconds at least stationary.
Yeah.
So, what if he did hit him? It's sometimes in iRacing, just out there for spectators and audiences there. It's cosmetic. You don't know. It looked like, I mean, realistically, that would have chunked off your front wing if it was in real life. But he did lock up not to get in the back there of Dougie. But just, once again, we just don't know if there was any damage caused. We'll have to ask Brendan Levin if he does finish himself on a podium here this evening, Steve.
Yeah, he's he'll be kicking himself at the moment because now we've got Zach Barton in third, Daniel Burns in fourth. Only 6 seconds hold to repair front wing, fast repair.
Here comes the young Formula One star and Dan Uckland as well too for the Black Flag Racing. He's on the back there of Tommy Cena. Tommy Cena, of course, came from the F1 world, gaming world, and decided that he wanted to actually race in a real simulator and not an arcade game, and that's we appreciate Tommy for switching it over. I appreciate anything because I started in the Formula One commentary and broadcasting world. And then I discovered iRacing. I thought, well, this is a real sim. Plus, I can control the cameras better than what you can do in the F1 game. Tommy makes a mistake out of the corner.
Yeah, what?
And I tell you what, Dan's going to pounce on that.
Oh, Ackland got a fantastic exit out of there. Tommy really scrubbed off a lot of pace trying to keep the car on the track.
Bloody oath he did.
But he's got a bit of a toe here. He's only got
yeah.
to move left and right when he hits the main straight. He can't go too wide.
You got to understand Tommy that also knows this track very well because he's on the Formula One calendar. And he's done those Formula One races before over and over and over again.
Very good work out there by Mr. Sonny Cena.
Stevie Daniels is showing the lead of this race in the pit lane, so something's going to be screwy with the telemetry, so ignore that. He's not in the lead of this race. There it's fixed itself up.
Yeah.
Got a black flag as well, too. I think he's sped, and he's got a meatball. Just to add injury to insult for Stevie Daniels, mate.
No, he's still got the title in his hands. Where is he at the moment?
He's just dropped down to P19.
Yeah,
he's got a black flag. He'd love to serve it. It shows a meatball flag on the telemetry up there on the screen, but I don't see a meatball on my other live timing. So, no, nothing indicates to me an accident where got to do repairs, but he certainly has to serve that drive-through penalty.
Yeah, Andrew Martin's just called something in for pit entry at the moment. But you know what? The title is in the AMS, is waving itself up and down. It's seesawing at the moment because we've got Stevie Daniels Jr. in the pits at the moment, and we've got Dean leading it out, and he has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions on him, which will be 4, 5, 20. Dean needs one more place above him to take the title.
Are we gonna be this Brazil is that clock situation?
Yeah.
With the championship
Dean needs
between
one more spot
between
them, big time. So at the moment
he needs to get Farrington, but he needs to get Simon Farrington, doesn't he? Or he just needs another
Stevie
spot.
Daniels is in 25th, and Dean is in 19th. So we've got what's that move there? We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, as we stand, he might just have it, Dean.
Wow. The Dean and Dean show here.
Crazy, yeah.
Well, he's got a driver behind him at the moment. That's not in class, of course. So he's going to let him through. That's one of the Project 36 boys. He doesn't need to fight with that car at the moment. Dean just needs to drive his own.
Crashed again. He's off the track. He's working his way back on.
Dean needs to do Dean things. I tell you what, Brandon Levin, 5 seconds down the road since Dougie took that pit stop as well, too. Levin has a lot of work to do if he wants to try to win this one. He's got more.
In the chat, Daniels crashed, Andrew Martin pits entry, Daniels DNF. Oh, no.
Oh, so Stevie Daniels. Oh, was that what happened? Andrew Martin crashed back here on lap 25. Let's have a look at this one, see if we can analyze it there from some of our pictures. So here's already Andrew Martin. He's already got damage. I think he's coming into pit lane soon. Oh, that's quite a bit to go, actually, before he goes in the pit lane. Oh, he's spun.
What happened there?
Yeah. Somebody clip him?
No, he was on his own.
Oh, he's hit the accelerator and going around. Now,
Yeah, that was weird. That looked weird.
There's a lot of off tracks here for me, so bear with us because he's just crawling, trying to get back in the pit lane. But I just don't see. I think Andrew Martin should have parked this, my friend, because crawling back to pit lane, he was halfway through this track. There's no way you're going to make this one happen. But where did you said the incident? Oh, here he goes. Pit lane. Somebody's going to come in the pit lane here. I think you might be right. Is this where Stevie Daniels gets into him? Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh, my
that is
God.
So dangerous.
That was close. Who was that?
I don't. I'm not quite sure.
That was
no,
close.
It's not where Stevie Daniels gets into him. So I'm not sure about that.
I don't know. We'll have to suss it out. If anyone else knows where it happens, we'll go back and find it. But we can't see it at the moment. So
no, I don't see anything of Stevie Daniels.
We are into the. What are we in? How many minutes we got left, mate? We are not too far gone,
we are
man.
Down
we have
to 12 minutes, my friend.
12 minutes to go. Look at that. And Dougie Gowans has got the lead out there. We've got Brandon Levin behind him still at the moment. Doing a bit of a run. Levin is still chasing, but Brandon's got this. Zach Barton, our current season champion, is slowly catching Brandon Levin. He's in third place coming through there. So interesting to see how that pans out for these boys.
Oh, your brother's gone off track there for about a minute and change. He might be okay, but Tyler Sheaf on the back there of Smellenberg, and that's going to be a nice little battle for 10th and 11th. That's second and third in class in the Pro-Ams.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get back there for that Sim Gaming one. Andrew's 27 pit entry. Oh, look at that. Is he just blinked? What happened? Smellenberg's just pulled off and slowed down big time here. That's going to bring a...
Maybe he's having tech issues.
It's either a tech issue or he's ran out of gas. He's just got a meatball flag. Got a meatball flag.
Well, here's another predicament we've got. Tyler Sheaf has got his teammate Matt Tesario ahead of him only by one spot. Tesario is on the ladder 14 places behind, so he needs a couple of more spots to
Smellenberg's got to come in here.
Get there.
He's got to come in. Yeah, he has too. He's got a meatball flag. Okay, so we're not quite sure what happened there. Might have been some sort of net code that's given him a massive amount of damage. Anyway, Daniel Byrne, Zach Burton on the back there. Greg Cook still keeping up with these guys as well too, so it ain't too far here for a potential podium position for these drivers. Zach Burton at the moment holding P3, Daniel Byrne P4, and we're on board with Greg Cookie for P5.
Yeah, 100%. So at the moment we've got Barton leading the...
Dean's currently leading the AMs apparently out there for some gaming.
Yeah, he is. He's in front. He's one spot in front of Tomlin, but Tomlin's 7 points behind him on the ladder at the moment. So he needs to beat Dean by 3 places at least to get that sewn up. Schmellenberg's got himself a meatball now as well, but we're on board now.
So
with,
Andrew, I'm just trying to look at Andrew pit lane entrance. You say so? I'll have a look at Andrew's pit lane entrance real quick there while we have a little moment. So is this, I think, maybe what you're referring to, and thank you very much for calling that one. Here's Andrew Martin. Oh, there it is. There's a spinner. Bang. Who was that, Stevie? It's block pit lane entrance. If I get the right camera angle here.
Someone doing a burnout in the pit lane, or someone lost control?
No, somebody lost control. The green machine completely lost control. They've had a tow. Wow. Thank you very much for catching that, my friend. That was, look at this, Steve. We'll go back for a second. Somebody had a spin. Look, there it is. Somebody's hugging the fence there. Look. So here comes. You don't want to see that entering pit lane.
No. That was Stevie Daniels.
That was Stevie Daniels. You're right.
Yeah, that was Stevie
Why
Daniels.
was Stevie Daniels hugging the apron fence like that? I mean, that's crazy.
He must have had damage coming in, mate. He must have had damage coming in. Oh, my goodness. So we'll decipher that later on.
Yeah, race control is going to be looking at that one, my friend, as we're getting down to the last 8 minutes
he must
and
have
change.
been crawling. He must have had damage trying to get in there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can go back and have a look at that later. If we have to chat to him, my friend, if he does happen to wrap it up, otherwise we'll be talking to Dean.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, it definitely will be. Stevie Daniels jumps to pits at lap 29.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of analysing. We'll go back and have a look. There's Greg Cook going to run there and burn. Up at the inside, he says, let's go, my friend. Let's go through the centre S's like the great late legend himself here. And I'll tell you what,
Daniel didn't really fight that very hard, did
but that's because Byrne's going to get it back on the slingshot. That's why, down at Retro Pozo.
Yep.
That's why you don't necessarily want to get an overtake done out of the centre S's, my friend, because you're under massive attack here now. And there's traffic. Oh, he couldn't get it done. Cookie still held on.
Oh, Henry Martin's got himself a black flag.
Yeah, he's
Bit
got
of conversations going on down there at the moment. But I tell you what, we are down to the last 7 minutes, ladies and gents. It's been a run. It's been some incidents up and down the field, and it's a few title affected incidents as well, because at the moment we've still got Zachy Barton in 3rd place. So he's got himself a podium finish to take out the pro title, which I dare say he was not really aiming to do that when he started the season off. But form on the way back has been spectacular, yeah.
He wants P2 because he wants Levin up the road, my friend.
He does. He wants to do the top step with his teammate.
Yeah.
And then we've got Matt Cesario leading Tyler Sheaf, but Tyler Sheaf has got 14 points in the hand on Matt Cesario, so all he needs to do is finish just one behind him, and then Dean Sinkovich looks like he's got the title wrapped up for himself there as well.
How's your brother? You said you can't drive. Going to come away with an AM championship here. All on the line, isn't it? For what happened to Stevie Daniels, man? What? Stevie Daniels is such a solid performance at one race, man. One race could just throw the AM championship out the door.
Well, it was very close. The title fight is very close across in the top 2 in all 3 categories. So it's
and
good
you
to see
had little faith of your little bro all season long.
Don't want to put the miles on him, mate. Don't want to put the miles on him. Matt Neal's having a great run here at Sam Koukazinos at the moment. Have a look at this. Koukazinos on the inside line on the bottom screen. And Matt Neal's taking the outside line. Matt Neal is all over the back of Koukazinos as they're coming up the... Oh, my goodness. I thought that was going to be contact as they were coming through into the main straight. Beautiful little run there on the outside there by Matt Neal. Did a cracking job. And look at the zip past. He got about 4 car lengths as he got through there. Zachy Barton is, big time. Zachy Barton, ladies and gents.
Can Zach catch Brett 11? This is going to be interesting. He needs to get within he needs to get half a second. He gets half a second 11. He's going to have enough to get a tow. They're not going to catch Dougie at this point unless Dougie makes a mistake. This is going to be the big battle, of course, for P2. Levin now making a slight little... Let's see if we get the exit there, Zach Barton. If we can get tiny into that slipstream down Rector Pozo, he's 6/10 now. He won't be enough just yet to get in there. It's going to be the battle of the infield as you climb your way up the hill. This is where he needs to be absolutely Mr. Perfecto.
He's doing a great job of it, though. He's really putting the
if he can keep it, if he can exit down into the crossover, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but if he can exit the final turn before you go up the long straightaway, within half a second, he's going to have slingshot engaged, and that will definitely give him an opportunity to.
Tyler Sheep is having a great look on Thomas Sonny Cena at the moment. Big time. He's he wants that spot. He wants that spot, and he wants it tough.
Here he is, Jonko. This is Jonko at the bottom of the hill. This is where you need to be. Perfect exit. Both of them go wide. Perfect exit from Levin and Barton. It's 7/10. You got to get half a second. You got to get half a second out of the exit there to get that mighty toe. Not quite enough.
No, not quite enough.
Not quite enough. He needs to be bold and brave on the brakes going down to turn one. He's got to brake really, really late here.
Yeah. He's got 3 laps in it, so he's got time to do it. He's just got to
spot the apex. That's it. Hug it over to the right. That's a good entry and exit there. Smooth on the accelerator. Really hugging the inside apron there. That's perfect. And 8/10. You know, my friend, Zach Barton wants this P2. Wants to finish it up, doesn't he? In the top second and first step there for the SLM Motorsport team.
100%. Thomas Sonny Cena, he's still hunting for points as well, but he's out of the picture. And look,
there's a penalty for 20-point penalty for on lap 24. That's for car number 5.
Darren Fay. That was the incident with Ray Oliver.
Daz is running a P8 as well too. Look at the traffic getting out of the way. On the loud pedal.
That was close. Zach couldn't get all the way out where he wanted to. He couldn't open up the track like he wanted to there because of that car there, but at least it was clean. They got past and without any incidents. We are down to the last 3 minutes, probably about 2 laps to go. Ladies and gents, we're not too far.
This is important, Junko. Still 7/10, not enough. You got to get half a second. He needs 2 tenths. He needs to find 2 tenths in this next lap in order to attack Brandon Levin for P2. Brandon Levin's driving an absolutely fantastic race here. Levin was the one that was bringing it to Dougie. Just that one pit stop mistake, wasn't it? Cost Brandon Levin the chance of winning this race, I'd say, at this point. Smooth in, smooth out, left through the S's. Oh, no, little too wide.
Yep.
High, wide, and handsome, my friend. Cost him about 1/10 there. I know Interlagos quite well, my friend. Many, many years of Formula One to know how you nail this circuit. And not even a race driver as well.
Here we go. At the bottom, on top screen, we've got Zach Barton coming across. He's got to do only a couple more laps to actually finish off the race, but he's already got the title in his hands. He just needs to finish it and finish it clean. In the second title battle, we've got Tyler Sheaf. He's got a 2 place difference between himself and his teammate. His teammate only needs another 2 places to take the title off him, but Tyler Sheaf at the moment has still got it in his hand. 11th place, and Dean Simic is the lead amp for this race at the moment. Looks like he's got that sewn up as well, as long as he finishes and Chris Tomlin doesn't get past him. But anything can still happen. We've seen cars run out of fuel. We've seen cars have accidents. We've seen the wheels fall off things.
He's got an exit. He's got the speed I was telling you about. It's down to half a second, 3/10 on the back there, Brent Levin. He's also got Cookie behind him as well, too, so he's got to be very careful here. Barton doesn't need to risk anything, as mentioned in the chat, but he wants to get the second place. He wants to stand up there with Dougie. And why not give us some fantastic entertainment to end this season here for the Super Formula Lights, live here on SRW TV. I'll tell you what, my friend, Stevie, if you want to show, my friend, you got it.
I tell you what, 2 more laps. So the white flag didn't come out then. I was watching out for him at the moment. 130 unsafe rejoin lap 27. That's Stevie Daniels 130. Oh, Zach Barton opens up the track as much as he can to keep the momentum coming through. He's right on the back. He's getting closer and closer. This is going to be deadly for Brandon Levin. He's going to have to pick his line and pick it properly as he comes through. It's going to be all won and lost down the bottom of this hill coming into
a little mistake there from Levin.
Yep, bogged it down. This is the spot coming through. We've got a nice tight right-hander. I think you said this is the rookie corner at the moment. Down this hill is where it all can
both
happen.
Made a mistake.
But there's an exit here that will torment Brandon
Cookie's
Levin.
there too. Cookie's
this is it right here. You've got to get the right spot, the right apex, come through and get the foot down nicely. Cookie's getting involved as well. Here he comes, ladies and gents. We are down to 2 laps. There will be white flag coming through. No, it's the check-in.
It's the check-in.
This can't be the
Dougie
final
gets
lap.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like Dougie Gowans has got the race. He's come across the line, got the top spot. Beautifully done there by Dougie Gowan. Second place, we've got Zach Barton coming across the line, beating Brandon Levin and taking the championship in the final few corners. Greggy Cook brings it home in fourth. Daniel Byrne in fifth.
Wow.
Cole Lavery in sixth. Nicky Martin seventh. Darren Fahey eighth. And Matt Cesario takes the Pro-Am win for the night, but the title goes all the way down to young Tyler Sheaf, who takes it home and waves that black and white flag as the champion of the Pro-Ams. It looks like Simon Farrington has beaten Dean to the top step, but Dean takes home the championship and wins the title tonight for the AMS. So what a way to go. You missed the pass at the line. We did, mate.
Oh, I know.
Is the Barney didn't put that damn white flag out.
Well, I had to show Dougie crossing the line. I do apologise because Zach did get Brandon Levin on the line. That's right. We could have a look at that in the replays, but of course I can't miss Dougie winning the race. I mean, you know, I'd be a bad producer if I did that.
What a race that was. These boys, I tell you what, they definitely know how to put on a show.
Yeah, we will show that real quick there while we get a second, because where Dougie did it. But have a look at this cracker, I guess, across the line. So this is Zach Barton, and this must be like, look at this.
Zach
Dying stages of this one, my friend.
Takes it from third, coming on the inside line of Brandon Levin. Ladies and gents, this is it. You see the first time live. Look at him go! Slingshots past him and crosses the line. And also becomes the champion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The old man's won enough. There you go, ladies and gents. Yeah, you have Dean. Dean has won the championship.
Can't believe you, little bro, mate, got it. And of course, with the Pro-Am Championship, who will that go to? The drivers are going to be celebrating. Look at this.
Oh, the Pro-Am Championship goes to young Tyler Sheaf.
Yep, Tyler
Sheaf.
Sheaf.
So the SLM boys get it done. They get it done really well tonight. They take the title fight in the top step. They take it out for the pros. The Pro-Ams goes to Tyler Sheaf from the SLM Academy.
I think they're going to do a lot of lineup for us there, my friend.
There they are. Look at them. They're going for it. Dougie Gowans is loving it.
Zach Barton's going to pull up next to him. You should pull up next to him there, Zach Barton. You might have finished second this race, but you've won the championship.
Yeah, race winner. Then beside him, he has got the championship winner. And the right-hand side, there's Tyler Sheaf, the Pro-Am winner. On the far left, I'm not sure who that is on the far left. Is that Dean?
Yes, it is. It's got to be Dean.
There you go. And there's Deanie as well, winning those. So there you are, ladies and gents, the three champions out there. And don't forget, the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. My God, it's going to be a lot of fun. We are up against it in the big time because we're up against FDL, and those boys are very, 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 very fast. Well, ladies and gents, this is how it finished tonight. Dougie Gowan's taken it. 39 laps he's led through there, but Zach Barton pinches it off the line by about 7/100ths of a second. No, it's 6/100ths of a second. So crack a bit of work there by Zach, taking the second place and also wrapping up the title as the pro champion for season 2 of the SRW Super Formula Lights Championship. Brandon Levin, Team SRW driver, brings it home with a beautiful class. Had an unfortunate long pit exit and pit stop for the second stanza of the race, which cost him a lot of time off the back of Dougie Gowans. It probably cost him that second step as well. And then we've got Simon Farrington up 16 places. You can just see it there in the little icon. Dougie Gowans, 39. Fastest lap was Doug Gowans as well, and pole position was Douglas Gowans as well. So good way to go by the OG. As we look at the rest of them, you can see that Greggy Cooks finished in 4th for the night. Daniel Byrne in 5th, Kyle Ridley in 6th, Nicky Martin 7th, Darren Fahey 8th, and Matt Cesario 9th, Thomas Sonny Cena 10th. And then we've got Tyler Sheaf, Callum Rosenader, Dan Ackland, and Simon Farrington winning the Pro-Ams for the night. And Peter Latham, Matt Neal, Dean Sinkovich in 17th, winning the title tonight over Chris Tomlin and Stevie Daniels. Sam Kukazinos in 18th, Chris Tomlin 19th, Jason Depp in 20th. I think Depp crossed the line with iRacing penalties, so he couldn't get quite through there. Let's have a look at the rest of them as we come through, ladies and gents. This is the season finale. This is how these boys finished off. 21st place, David Lawler. 22nd, Ray Oliver. Lester Craig, 23rd, 20th, Schmellenberg. In 24th, Andrew Martin. 25th, Stevie Daniels Jr. 26th, Jared Gilbert. In 27th, Callum Hodgkinson. 28th, Ed Cullen. 29th, and I believe Stephen Coley and Joshua Horton were downstairs tonight, mate, doing the rounds of RC. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a season, man. What a damn season that was.
Yep.
Wow, a lot of fun and a lot of amazing action.
I tell you what as well, too. So we got official there from Stephanie. Thank you very much from downstairs there. She's confirmed it. So your bro, Dean, will be the AM champion. Zach will be the Pro-Am champion.
Zach will be the pro.
Sorry. Yeah, of course, Zach will be the pro, Zach Barton, and then Tyler Sheep will be your Pro-Am champion. So we get to have a chinwag with all these drivers. They're eagerly waiting in the drivers debriefing room at the moment there. We get the champagne, right? The Moet champagne there. And what you got there,
We
Stevie?
start at the bottom of the list. And we might as well bring a young fella in. And I think he was pretty shocked. I don't think he realised he won it until it was announced downstairs. But ladies and gentlemen, Team SRW Motorsports driver and co-owner of SRW Racing League and broadcasting SRW TV legend, Mr. Dean Sinkovich. How you doing, bro?
Fantastic.
Title, you didn't even know you won it, did you?
I wasn't sure where Stevie was. I think he bowed out, but then I had Chops just behind me, so I'm not sure where he was. So, yeah, I was a little bit confused. And I wasn't sure if I was first or second in the race for Am. So,
well, yeah. Farrington beat you tonight in the race. He was up the road by 3 spots, but the title was down to 14 points between yourself and Daniel Stevie Daniels, but unfortunately his car retired, and Chops had to beat you by 3 spots, mate. So you did a cracking bit of work out there, mate.
Yeah, and that was lucky. You know what happened? Just before Tomlin had an accident, the lap after, my VR shut down.
Oh, you're driving VR there, Dino. Damn.
Yeah, I'm in VR.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in VR. Yeah. My VR shut down, and it's never done it before. And it was like that one of the back corners, and it was like, oh no, I hope I don't stack anything. I could see my TV screen because these you can see right through. But yeah, it was very lucky. I was surprised.
So did you finish the race with a TV, or did you get back to VR?
No, I got to VR. Got back to VR. So lucky.
VR.
I was probably
lucky
out
the
for about
screen
30
was there.
seconds. Yeah. 30 seconds or so I was out. I lost I don't know, 5-10 positions, somewhere around there. But yeah, slowly pegged it back. But yeah.
How was it out there, bro? How did you think of Interlagos and
beautiful track.
Nice full grid? You know, we had, what do we have tonight? 30 cars out on track. So
nice, bro.
Nice. Oh, look, he's got me on camera. You didn't even tell me, mate.
It's your brother.
So, I had him on the head.
No, it's a good track. Love it. You know, you get the toe on here as well. So it's good in that. You know, you got to keep on the toe as well to stay off the pack. So, no, I love the track. Great track. Great to watch. Great to race.
Who did you have around you? Most of the time, Tom was following you, so you had a bit of fun with him coming. Did you go
kept it tight.
Did you go on the track as usual with no practice?
I did. Yes, correct. Correct. Yeah. Me and Chris had a few battles around a few corners, and Stevie Daniels must have stacked it, and he was in front of him. So I think he's trying to hold.
You didn't see it, Dino, mate. There was a pit lane collision incident that happened as well, too, my friend. Stevie had an accident before that, right? Yeah,
we're not still too sure. Yeah. We're still not too sure of what actually happened, but but he definitely spun it around. We don't know if he was damaged before he got in there or what the case was, but yeah, unfortunately for him, that was the end of his race, man.
Yeah, I think all you have to do is just keep it on the track. I think he would have won it, so it's a pity, unlucky.
Well, yeah, he did. That's all he needed because he was up there at the pointy end for a long time.
Yeah.
Dino, is that goes to show you, my friend, consistency is key in a championship. Like, you know, you might not win the AM class all the time there, or give yourself even a podium or a race win, but it goes to show you consistently are in the right position, right, to get the points at the end of the season. Is that? Do you think?
Don't worry. It is like that was tonight's plan. Was just try to stay on track. Don't have issues. Had a few issues, but I managed to come back a little bit. Safety car helped, But yeah, consistency is it, and not that I'm consistent. That's one of my issues. I keep coming off the track, or or doing something silly here and there. You get a bit tired or lazy, or I don't know, or cocky maybe, and you think you're better than what you are. Then all of a sudden you end up at a wall, or you do something stupid. So
We're doing this right now.
Hang on, hang on.
What's that?
It's Toto. It's Toto. He wants to speak to you, bro.
Toto.
Hey, Toto. He said, Dean, he goes, come see me. He wants to speak to you.
Sign me
All
up,
right.
huh? Sign me up.
You can take me off that camera, man. You don't need me right there, right now.
Yep, you're right, man.
But, these lads at the moment, they're more important than me and my face on the screen. We can put me back up there later as we go for the recaps. But bro, crack a bit of work out there. Probably not a season you expected to win. It's but a lot of fun out there. A lot of good numbers.
Definitely good racing. I'm racing probably less a little bit now. I'm more focused on this car, but loving it, enjoying it. Absolutely. Cracking season. So well done to the boys who set it up, and well done to you guys who do the show every week. So well done.
Yeah, I think you have made it into the Australian Open World Nationals. Yeah. So you were sitting in 17th place. You would have come up a few places.
18th.
So
when's that race? Is it Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
That's next Wednesday.
Yep.
Good.
And that will be at Road Atlanta. Did I say Road Atlanta?
It was Road Atlanta on the wheel. Yes.
Road Atlanta. That's it. Road Atlanta. See, my brain's gone, man, at the moment. All right, bro. Shout it out, mate. Who gets you out on track and supports your racing? And don't forget your missus.
The one and only Warren and Brown.
Yes, the one and only.
Grim.
We're wearing their colours tonight, bro.
Yes. The one and only Warren. They're my major. Warren and Brown. Thank you very much. You guys are brilliant. Keep going. If you want to sponsor me or SRW, get on board.
Yep. Well, we do like a little bit of sponsorship. It keeps the doors open, especially with the, with what we do out here. We pay staff, so everything helps. Me and Dean do take nothing out of the business. Basically,
I'll do a nudie run. I'll do a nudie run for 10 grand.
What?
And you'll get arrested. You'll need
that. You're not in America, my friend. Yeah, doing nudie runs. You've been watching too many college movies.
Put the sponsorship on my back and I'll do the nudie run.
We're streaking. All right, bro. Get out of here.
And Dina's naked trackside running around the track here at Interlagos. So, ladies, you get him a pina colada.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely get him a pina colada.
Thank you.
All right, man. Get out of here. Congratulations on your title, bro. And I'll be speaking to you soon. Ladies and gents, Dean Sinka from Team SRW Motorsports takes home the AM title tonight for the Season 2 at the SRW Super Formula Championship. All right, I've got the mic back in my hand, mate. So you might not have to.
Where you had the mic. I'm going to ask where you had the mic, but who's next?
Who are we going to talk to? We're going to take in Mr. Tyler Sheafy. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the boys that's been around for a long, long time. He's been on a trip with me, actually. Tyler drove in the car with me all the way from Melbourne to Canberra and Canberra back. And he survived, mate. He survived. We actually had a really cool time with the other boys that were with us. Tyler Sheafy, welcome to the room, mate. You got yourself your first title, I believe. Is that right?
Second one, actually. I won the AM in the Super Formula Formula 3 a couple of years back, yeah.
That's right. You did too, my friend. How was that tonight, mate? Were you sweating bullets?
Oh, absolutely. The start was just because I knew I had a gap of 8 cars from from the get-go. I was like, just try and keep the car in one piece and try not get caught up in other people's, incidents. And I had 3 cars ahead of me that was battling for like 10 laps straight. I'm sitting there going, please don't crash in front of me. Please don't crash in front of me. But they did a good job and I managed to get past them. And that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote, mate. And it was a tough season, mate. It didn't go all your way. I'm just going to have a look where you are at the moment because there's a few stats are on this thing at the moment. So you took out. Where are you, Mr. Sheaf? You got 1 top 5 finish, 10 top 10 finishes, right? And no wins at the moment, as we see. So not a bad effort, mate. Consistency was the key for you.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think I had a couple of bad races. Like last week wasn't great, especially T-Race got an incident. I had a meatball from lap 1, and I think Miami was dreadful as well. Like every first lap incident, I got caught in it. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Like my pace, compared to Matt's been on a complete different level this season. He got caught in a lot of incidents as well, and just some tracks. Or he was better here today, but unfortunately there weren't a couple more cars in between us. But no, it's up and down this season, but yeah, it's good overall.
Well, mate, you can see because his average incidence was 8.3 and yours was 5.7. So that was the difference. He was just involved in more critical errors than you were, so you kept it a lot cleaner. Actually, out of all the Pro-Ams, the only one that was close to you was Sam Kutkazinos. He was on 5.9 on average incidents. So you did a cracking job out there, mate. Good to see you out there winning the championship. Does this mean you get promoted to the SLM Motorsports team instead of the Academy?
Ooh.
No. It's more than just league racing. There's obviously physicals and how practice and behavior and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's one box to tick off, which is good, but obviously we've still got a long way to go.
Tyler,
excellent, mate. Well,
sorry, my quick question there, Tyler. You put that down? Do you put down this a little bit of luck or not? Because surely at the end of the day, you all had bad luck. You've had bad luck throughout the season as well. But why do you think you are now the man that wins the Pro-Am Championship? What do you think you did differently than everybody else that got you the top step here to win it? I mean, you didn't win a race, but you won a championship. So what do you think contributed to you winning this Pro-Am Championship?
I've been in this situation before. I had one probably 2 years back now. I was in the same position. I was 4 points up against Brooke, and I was right behind him. Like all I had to do is stay behind him and not make a mistake, and I won it, and I stood on it, and that's all she wrote. And there's been a couple of times where just, I've been lead of the championship, and then I get gobbled up because I've, just either crash myself or get caught in incidents. So just learning from previous mistakes and be a bit more awareness around some situation, and just, that's, learn from your mistakes to move forward. That's how I see it.
Yeah, well, you did a cracking job, mate, and you are learning because you're driving. You were at one point I used to call you Hurricane Sheafy. Well, it's true, isn't it, Sheafy?
They called Max Verstappen that as well too. He ends up winning multiple championships. So Hurricane
and Danny Kanev, what's his name? Well, he was the torpedo.
Danny Kanev.
But Sheafy, definitely standards have improved, mate. I think SLM Academy have definitely pointed you in the right directions, and you're getting there, mate. Glad to see you winning a championship, mate. You're going to have to fight it out with the Pro-Am, so I expect to see a lot more practice out of you, mate. But congratulations on that. And who gets Mr. Tyler Sheaf out on track and supports your racing, mate?
Yeah, obviously a big thanks to SLM Motorsport, the team I drive for, with their sponsors, SLM Paint and Maintenance and Shoot Sport. Without their support, obviously I wouldn't be here. They've done a lot for me. Not just the boys around, just being around, helping me practice and learning to get better, but obviously good to drive with. Everyone from top to bottom in the team, no matter who they are, big thanks to them. Obviously big thanks as well to SRW as well, everyone involved as well. I've been in here for 4 coming up to 4 years now, so obviously it's good to see that everyone putting in the effort and keeping it going, and obviously a bit of fun for that. So big thanks for that.
Excellent work. Well said, young Tyler. Congratulations, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am champion, SLM Academy driver, Mr. Tyler Sheaf, takes it out for Season 2 for the Super Formula Lights Championship at SRW. Congratulations, mate, and looking forward to see how you go in the Australian Open World Nationals, and good luck for the next season as well, brother.
Cheers for that.
All right, there he goes. All right, let's bring in Mr. Douglas Gowans, and as the race winner tonight, but also have a bit of a chin wag to him about the Australian Open World Nationals, as he thinks he's still talking to someone else. But it's me in your ear, just like the devil on your shoulders, Mr. Douglas Gowans. How are you, brother?
I've got a mouthful of chocolate.
Oh, I hope she doesn't mind.
Ship of champagne, Dougie. What are you doing with chocolate in your mouth? But anyway.
Oh, I don't drink alcohol, mate. I stopped doing that bloody 10 years ago.
All right. That's the reason. There you go. That might be the reason why Dougie's
He
so quick.
stopped it when he left the Navy.
Oh, mate, I left the Navy back in the 90s. What are you talking about? That was over 30 years
I
ago.
got a brother that left the Navy in the 90s. Yeah, he's also quit alcohol. So I guess that's the indication. But anyway, Stevie, you got questions for Dougie?
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story, mate.
I know, mate. I know. How are you, fellas?
We're really good, mate. Thought I'd bring you in here and have a bit of a chin wag. You won the race tonight. You tortured Brandon Levin for a fair few laps there, mate. I don't know where Brandon's pace has come from the last few weeks, but it's been very impressive. But also to tell you that we drew the track tonight at the beginning of the show. Do you want to know where we're racing?
I swear to God, if you
have a
don't
look
say
at this, mate.
Sebring,
Ready?
I'm going.
Drum roll is going to come up for you as
Hang
well.
on.
What do you
Hang
reckon?
on, let me go. Ah!
It's Road Atlanta, my friend.
Atlanta, baby.
Mate, this shit's rigged, honestly. It is rigged.
Hey,
I mean,
we got sponsors, so Dougie.
after all these
Can I
races,
tell
how
you-
on earth has it not landed on Sebring?
Can I tell you
Sorry.
that I did it a few times, but I kept the first one. But I wanted to see how long would it take to get to Sebring, and I went 5 times. It still didn't hit Sebring.
Are you joking?
Sorry,
Really?
Dougie.
Yeah,
Don't go to a casino and bet on Sebring,
why,
mate. It's not going to happen for you, right?
I don't know why, mate.
I'm so disappointed.
But Dougie,
Yeah.
how
I
was
did
that
a-
battle with Levin? Levin was keeping you honest for a lot of this race, my friend.
Look, Brendan's a quick driver. There's no doubt about it. And
He
just
messed
about
up
every
his
car he
pit stop,
jumps
right,
into.
Dougie? I mean, you nailed your pit stop perfectly, and then after that, it was a 6-second gap that you had practically at the end.
Look, here at Interlagos, once they're in your toe, it's very hard to shake them. So Brandon was able to stay with me, because the toe keeps in there, but he also knew how to go through the technical section as well. Maybe not as fast as me, but I couldn't make enough of a gap for me to get away from him in the toe. He stuck with me really, really nicely. And then what happened going into the pits, I was approaching the pit line.
Yep.
And I realised I was still going a little bit too fast to what I wanted, so I just applied the brakes a little bit more. And I think that caught Brandon out, and we had a bit of a nose to tail. So I think he might have stayed in there to get some. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I had a bent Jaff, and I believe Brandon stayed in there.
No,
in
he
the
didn't
pits a
actually.
little
His
bit
pit stop was 5.23 stationary. But the problem is he missed his pit box.
Oh,
And he had to
okay,
back
right.
up, and it cost him another 2.
Yeah,
It cost him
that's
3
right.
seconds out of the pit lane. So
That's
when you
right.
came out, you exited with 3 seconds, I think. And then after that, we don't know if he had front nose damage as well, too. So he was struggling to try to keep up.
He might have been, because you get a little bit of a dent in the front nose of these cars, and it will slow you down pretty rapidly.
You should know, my friend.
Well,
Steve.
you should know, my friend. Yes, definitely. He's bloody. How close did he get to the title again? Let's have a look. Where did you finish?
Nowhere near it, mate. No, I had an up and down season as I normally do, mate.
Yeah,
You only got
happened,
4.
Dougie?
You got 4
Yeah.
wins, mate.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, Dougie?
Mm.
You got the most wins.
Did I? Yeah, okay.
You got the most wins. You
most
did
wins
too.
about the most points there,
but
Dougie.
yeah,
What's
so
going on?
The trouble is,
I
I mean, you can win the 20-minute race, but it doesn't mean nothing if you can't come back through the field to win the 40 because all the points are in the 40-minute race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is true. This is very true. But at least you won't have to compete with the reverse gridding next season, so that shouldn't
thank
really
God.
affect you. Yeah,
Look,
that
it
shouldn't affect you.
should-
That should make the racing a lot closer.
It should bring the championships closer.
Yes.
I still think the point spread's probably a little bit too much in regards to in between positions. But getting rid of the reverse 15s, reverse 10s, definitely going to bring the championships back into closer proximity for the drivers.
But how about all those overtakes you're going to do all season too, Doug? You get your way back from the field. But anyway, looking forward, right, Steve, to next week.
Oh, Yeah,
Dougie's going to be in there, and Dougie's a man that can win this stuff, right, Steve?
No, God, no. I mean, nah. Look, I'll be happy with the top 5 if I can achieve that. I'd be very FDL, mate. I mean, they are some very stellar drivers there. Very hard to beat. They are very, very hard to beat. They are very fast. But yeah, we'll go out there and we'll put our best foot forward. I mean, we've got some really good drivers here as well.
We do know it's not always the fastest on track that wins. They didn't win it last year.
And that's what I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to say, but it doesn't always come down to the pace. They could have an incident. They might not get their fuel strap right. A lot of things can go wrong. So, keep an eye on the screen.
Yep, and keep an eye on the screen because I'll tell you what, there'll be some training sessions out there for Team SRW. We'll be on our toes, strategically planning how we're going to pass out there. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm not going naked out in the street again, not for another season.
Hey, there's no favoritism for me broadcasting that one, by the way, too. I'm just going to be neutral in this one, but all right, Dougie.
Look, best approach, Steve. Steve, your best approach, mate, is to get 10 of our drivers to pit on lap 1. And then just create a rolling roadblock.
Right. You used to do that early in the season too, Dougie. Pit on lap 1. I know that one.
You know what? There's nothing in the rules that says we can't do it.
Well, that is true. I think it kind of goes against the spirit of things, but...
Well, yeah.
We're due a win, aren't we?
I don't even go there, man. We are well and truly due.
You're pulling your hair out about this, aren't you?
Oh, mate, yeah. What's left of it? All the blonde hairs are gone. They're just grey ones left.
It looks like Tintin. Like if Tintin was like the same age as Stevie right now. Anyway, Steve, go to you. If anybody remembers Tintin. All right.
I remember Tintin. Don't worry.
For sure. Anyway, guys, I'll get going because I know you still got Zachy to
Zachy's waiting
have a chat with. So big congrats. Big congrats to both, Zach and Tyler from SLM on their championship wins. They put the effort in and the practice in this season, and it's shone through. And all the boys at SLM, I think they've done very well. They've improved compared to where we were the season before. So, hopefully we can continue that march forwards.
100%, mate. 100%. Now, the big question is who gets Mr. Douglas Gowans out on track and supports your racing?
Well, SLM, of course, and I'd like to thank our sponsors, Sudspeed and SLM Painting and Maintenance down there in Melbourne, Victoria. As always, I want to thank you guys for the broadcast and SRW's major sponsors. Love to thank RC as well, and like I always say, thank you very much for the drivers turning up each and every week. Without them, there'd be no series. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, 100%. Legend that you are, Mr. Gowans. Looking forward to seeing you out on track next season, and good luck at the Australian Open Nationals, mate.
Oh, get that off the screen,
Dougie. But you need you're missing another SFL trophy on your rear wing.
Look, I think I've probably come second about 5 times.
All right, well. Have you got enough rear wing to put all those trophies? But anyway, thank you, Dougie.
Oh, mate, I could make the trophy smaller, I guess, just to pack a few more. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I want to put an AOWN trophy there. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I want you to put one there as well, mate. Right. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, there you do. See you guys.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if one of our... Right, I'm putting it out in the line. If one of our boys wins the Australian Open World Nationals, all right, that driver will get 12 months free racing.
Wow.
12 months?
12 months, Dougie. Get it done.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy. Jeez. Just get out there and beat everybody else. How hard can it be, Doug? How hard can it be?
Sounds so simple, doesn't it, Dean?
Yeah, I know. It's not. It is so not.
Well, we'll talk to Zach Barton about it, mate, because he wrapped up a championship. So let's find out.
You put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's young. He's got big, broad shoulders. See you, fellas.
See you, mate.
Get out of here, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Guys.
Hope it's all good, and congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Douglas Gowans brings home tonight's top step at the amazing INTERLARGOS for the championship round. All right, here it is. The drum roll is going.
The green machine.
Ladies and gents, here he is. He smoked it off the line. He's done a cracking job tonight. All he needed to do was finish, and he brings it home for the title. Our new SRW Super Formula Pro Champion, Mr. Zach Barton from the SLM Motorsports team. How are you, Zach?
Good, yourself?
mate, tell you what, I don't think you really came into this season thinking you're going to win this title, did you?
I knew it was a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You
but
doubting
were
him,
hard
Steve?
pressed for a chance? were you thinking, yeah, I'm going to go for it, or was it just like I'm just going to play it and see how it goes?
Yeah, just take it race by race and be consistent. Yeah.
Nice bloody work, mate.
Steve,
That's
I
all
think
got
I
to
call
say.
this one. I'm going to cut in I think what Zach Button's done all season long, my friend, is the consistency. I think he just hit the nail on the coffin on that one. Well, not really the coffin, let's say, but hit the nail. Because, Zach, I've noticed that since I've had the luxury of working here for SRW TV, that you just pick your fights wisely, my friend. You don't get into a tuffle when you I think you're just sitting there analyzing, or somebody's in your ear saying, mate, there's a championship here, right? What's one place to battle somebody you can get into, into the wheel there and DNF. You basically just pick your fights wisely, because I think you went into the mind step of this championship saying it's consistency with points that does it, right? And I've just noticed you throughout the whole season, the way you just fight for positions when they're there, but you won't risk it for the biscuit every single time just to get get yourself a race win, for example, or second or third on the podium. You'll be happy with a fourth or fifth just to get those points, right, Zach?
Yeah. No, exactly right. That's kind of like how I race. That's like in anything. That's just how I race. It's bit boring, I guess, but it does the job. And yeah, I'm good at being calculated like that, and just picking my time, like you say.
Well, here's some stats for you, brother. Average finish 6.4. You've won 2 races this season. You've had 9 podiums. You've had 11 top 5s. You've had 14 top 10s. So that is a key. Those two stats are very, very key. And your average incidence is only 6.7. So you've run a very, very clean race, mate. And you've done it with 1,285 points. Daniel Byrne finished, I think, where did Daniel finish? About 5th or 6th or something like that?
Tonight, 5th.
Maybe more?
Yeah, I
5th,
think so.
yeah.
4th.
So you've won it by more than 53 points. You probably won it. I'm not even going to guess, because I don't know what the split was at the top. I think it was anyway, it doesn't really matter. But you've done a spectacular run out there, mate. And you said that you might have been a bit boring, mate. I'd tend to say no, because some of the racing you have done has been amazing. Some of the battles you have had have been amazing. Maybe calculated, and you live to fight another day. You don't take that risk when it's not required, but you're finishing races, mate, and you're putting on some amazing shows. So if I had the time, I'd love to put a highlight reel of all the races that we got. It's within my scope, but not within my time scope. But I'll tell you what, it would be spectacular, and you would be predominantly in there, mate, because the battles you have, 1, 2 wide.
It's Zach Burton around the outside of Brendan Levin.
Yeah, exactly. Like we get Murray Walker in that one. Great.
Spectacular, brother. Absolutely spectacular. So don't sell yourself short on the work you've done. You've done a cracking job out there, mate. But your job's not finished.
Yes.
Oh, we got nationals, yeah?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Exactly.
Nationals,
Guess where you're going, my friend?
Road Atlanta.
Straight to Road Atlanta.
Yep. Cool. I've actually never driven that track on Iracing, so.
Oh, you better get cracking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I will.
you
I'll be right.
Better practice, brother.
Yeah,
You'll be right. You'll be right. I've got total faith in you, mate. You have competed in Australian Open National before, haven't you?
Yeah, I did it last year. I think I crashed out in the first 3 laps or something. But yeah, hopefully we'll do better this time.
It's a tough one. It's a bit different to any other racing we do. You really got to. You're going to be on the edge of driving smart and driving fast, don't you? But we've seen Chapo do it just with fuel strategy come through. I think he's won it 4 times now, and I don't even want to mention it on public TV anymore, because he's quite liable of doing it again. He just goes under the radar and does it. So I think that sort of competition actually suits your style. You just need a little bit of luck, mate.
Yeah.
Zaki,
We'll
tonight
see how we go.
for the race as well too, like bringing it to Dougie. Did you really bring it to Dougie, or you were just happy to sit back and relax a little bit? I mean, you got Levin was fighting with Dougie for a bit as well too, and Cookie was hanging in the mix.
No.
Explain tonight's race for us. Like, were you happy just to sit back, relax? I mean, or you didn't have the pace for Dougie?
I was happy to just sit back, but at the same time, I was racing a bit more cautious, not chucking the car around. So yeah, I had the pace, but just
You're sandbagging.
Chose not to
You were
use it.
sandbagging. Come on, you can say it there, Zach. It's on live TV. It's all right.
No, Dougie had any quality anyways, so I think he's got a little bit more pace than me, but yeah. That was the plan. I just wanted to follow Dougie and just kind of break away, and Jason helped out heaps. He just kind of fended off Brendan those first couple laps, and then obviously the safety car brought us all back together. And I saw Brendan was pretty hungry, so I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
And how about, mate? Then you got him at the end, didn't you? I'm going to go back and have a look at this one. How did you pull that one out of the bag? Brendan Levin was trying everything, throwing the kitchen sink, the cats and dogs, the kids at Dougie, and you just come out of the exit at a Jonko, I think, at the bottom there, and you just hammered that one down. I haven't seen it finish like this in a long time, my friend. You pedaled the man. You had Cookie behind you as well, too. Cookie was hungry. He was cooking up a storm. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this finish, my friend. Cross the line. You couldn't script this any better.
Brendan made a mistake out of the second last turn. And
Yes.
Because I was kind of just like settling for third that last lap. I didn't want to fight because I thought Greg might, catch me. But then, I saw him make that mistake out of the second last turn. And then I was like, oh, I'm on here. And then got a really nice exit out of that last turn. And just tucked in and got him.
Yeah, cracking bit of work, mate. Well, you showed some legendary driving, mate. Consistency is the key, and that's what you showed, and you did a brilliant job. Who gets Mr. Zach Barton out on track and supports your racing, brother?
I'd like to thank our sponsors at SLM, SLM Painting and Maintenance, and also Suit Speed for all your racing apparel. And also Matt Keane for all he's done for me. He's helped me out with purchasing some tracks that I didn't have. So yeah, that was a good little help from Matt. So yeah, thank you, Matt.
Where is Matty?
He's in the chat room somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the chat room.
Yeah, he's also in the he's lit up the bloody the YouTube chat as well.
Oh, that was
mate.
Matty in the YouTube chat. All right, thank you, Matty.
Yeah, that's good old Slim.
Yeah,
is in there at the moment and going for it. Well, Mr. Barton, crack a bit of work. You are now the Super Formula Light champion. Done a cracking job, mate. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Hopefully, season 3 will be just as rewarding. But hopefully, next Wednesday night you'll get some more rewards. My fingers are crossed. But ladies and gents, Mr. Zach Barton from the SLM Motorsports team is the SRW Super Formula Light champion for season 2, mate. Congratulations, brother. Pop that champagne.
Because we are the champions. He'll be singing that one tonight, won't he?
Thanks, guys.
Are the champions.
Thanks for commentating for this season as well. I appreciate it.
Oh, look, we love it, mate. We have a
Zach, we'll be commentating you winning next Wednesday night. Let's hope, right?
We'll see.
Come on, Zach.
Gotta do a lot of practice.
You'll hear a man cry on live TV. All right, Zachy, take care, brother. Good luck in season 3 and next week, mate. Cheers. Ladies and gents, that's Zach Barton, the pro champion of the SRW Super Formula Lights Championship, Season 2. What a cracking bit of work he's done, mate. Oh,
I'm going to pull up your camera now, mate, because,
Right, we've got the camera.
You gotcha. Look at this. Now,
we've got a little left to talk about.
What are we going to talk about, mate, Stevie? We got a lot.
You can put that ladder back up. There'll be a few changes to it in the bottom end. That will be the you want to take it this one?
Oh, the ladder. Ladder. Sorry, my apologies. I think I got a lot of buttons to press here, my friend.
You're all good.
All
You've
right.
got buttons.
So the total. This is going into the championship, of course, but this is the ladder of next week.
Yeah, So this is interesting. This is how it's going to end up. At the moment, we have got the obviously the lad that's won the title, Mr. Zach Barton, in the top tier of the ladder, and he will be leading it out. The team, he'll be more. You know what? Maybe we should develop a captain for the team as the season champion, which would not be a bad idea. Then we've got Daniel Byrne, we've got Thomasani Sena, we've got David Gallo, we've got Kyle Ridley, we've got Nicholas Martin out there. We've got Greggy Cook, Jason Deff, Tyler Sheaf, Matt Tesario, Sam Kutakazinos, Douglas Gowers, Timothy Schmellenberg, Tom Donahue. Oh, Tom won't be racing. He'll be racing for FDL. Ed Cullen, Lester Craig, Stevie Daniels Jr., Dean Sinkovich, Chris Tomlin, and Matty Neal at this point. But we may still have another person pop up. We will definitely have number 21 pop up. Is that the most current ladder at the moment?
That was the one going into this race, my friend. So
that's one going in the race. I'm just doing a refresh on the ladder. No, it hasn't been updated yet. But so that is the boys that are going into the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. And we're going to be racing Road Atlanta, baby. Yep. So that's going to be spectacular too, and a very special night. So those of you who don't know what it's about, the Australian Open Wheel Nationals is basically what we look at the point, the two pinnacle leagues that run the Super Formula Lights and the top 40 fastest drivers in the country. So we will be all competing for one win, one race, one round, and that is Wednesday night next week. Broadcast will start at 7:30. Race will start about 8 o'clock. So lock that in. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss it. If you want to participate in this event, you need to race for FDL or SRW and join one of our series and compete in it, because at the end of the series, that's where it becomes live, and that's when we get rock and roll out there for some action. But last few things we're going to do, a little bit of housekeeping. So a big thank you to all our race controllers that participated in this season and did all the hard work, the safety car drivers as well. Everyone's had a bit of a crack, but our main two on a Wednesday night is Joshua Horton and Stephanie Piccoli. So hats off to them. They've done a stellar job on the night, doing a lot of great work leading them out. A big thank you to Greg Barbs for looking after the team and taking that responsibility off my hands, which has been fantastic. And then also all the drivers that we've had. We've had such an amazing turnout with these drivers week in, week out, 30-plus cars on the track. So it's been spectacular. It's been a lot of fun, and definitely I definitely miss driving these cars out there, because they're, out of all the cars that I've driven, they're probably my favourite. So one day maybe. But lastly, but not leastly, the amazing sponsors that we have out here for SRW and SRW TV and our leagues. Warren and Brown Tools, who do all the amazing work. Shunt Scenery for all their support. Grim Industries from Andrew Gim for all the work he does. And also Phoenix Driver Development for all their support as well. On the top there, you can see that's where we're heading. We're heading to Portimao, Monza. Go back to that in a little few seconds, but you can see here where all the racing is at the moment. Season 3 will go live tonight. I will open up the doors and get it all running. So make sure you do not miss out. The GT3 season is back online as well, so we're going to be having that too. But a big thank you to all of you out there supporting. Biggles, a massive thank you to you, mate, putting up with me week in, week out in here and hogging the microphone. It's a pleasure doing work with you, because I think we've actually got a good partnership here. You push the buttons real well, and the stream is looking amazing as usual. Check out the background, and if you're into sim racing, reach out to Sim Racing World at .com.au and get your subscriptions, or also reach out to people through Discord and through the socials. Season 3 will be starting in a few weeks, and it should be spectacular. We get a bit of time off, mate, which is awesome. Biggles, you've done a spectacular job for this season. The championship is done and dusted, mate. Thoughts, recaps, any highlights?
Wow, there's so many, isn't there, at the end of the day? I think a lot of these drivers, it comes down to the consistency is key. Like, your brother, getting the AM Championship as well too. You wouldn't think it. He had a lot of barnstormers during the season, did he? But he was like, he was crashing into the fence a couple of times and stuff like that, multiple times actually during the season that we had. But he still came back. He still fought his way back. This was always encouraged. This I've seen this before in many league races before, Steve. You got to fight your way back. You might be out early, but you had the chances during not just endurance races, but we had multiple split races. We had super sprints and stuff like that. You got to fight your way back in there because points are points. I don't know how many times I have to emphasize this, Steve. At the end of the season, you could win a championship by 1 or 2 points, and that's all it takes. And you got to be in it to win it, my friend. I've seen drivers just crash out, retire, and go, "Oh, I can't win a race. I'm not going to be in it." Well, my friend, you ain't going to win a championship by winning one race at a time. You got to be consistently good there. Zach Button mentioned that perfectly as well too. He's willing to give up positions, right? He didn't even win that many races this season, but he won the championship, and that's the key to it. Everybody wants that golden glory. They want to be on the TV holding up that trophy up there going, "I won the race." But my friend, at the end of the day, you want to win the championship. And that's what it's absolutely about, Steve.
It is. It's what it's about. It's what these boys out there, the smart ones, will do that, and they will fight their way all the way through. You can see where we are at, where we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll probably see a little bit more camera work and bit of pit crew commentary as well through all the races. So please come in and enjoy it and have a bit of fun. Take the piss out of me. I don't care. It's all about the community and giving you guys the best product we can as drivers, as viewers in YouTube. And if you want to have a bit of a laugh, go back and watch some of our Channel 31 shows on our YouTube channel. You can see our live TV broadcast that Dean and I have done in the past. Well, ladies and gents, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting SRW TV, and all the drivers out there. We need to get more people on screen, more people watching these guys, because they put on a spectacular show. Next season, we have the V8 Supercars on Monday night. You can see it right there on the screen. Amazing battles out there. No more reverse grids. No more Joker laps or anything like that, basically. The boys are going to be racing it out for critical points for each class. Super Formula lights as well. You can see the 2040s, no more reverse grids. A little bit more strategy involved in both these series. And at the moment, there's going to be tyres, there's going to be fuel. You're going to have to be a smart racer to win these races, not just send it all the time. In we go for the Toyota GR86 Nationals. They've got reverse top 8 or top 5. Not going to happen. I'm going to pull the kibosh on that. I know the boys aren't going to be happy, but I want them out there racing and starting to put some strategy in these racing. The GT3 series will be back as well, 27th of July, and then we'll take it to Junior Hockenheim Indy Red Bull Silverstone. Again, first Sunday and third Sunday of the month. So there'll be a lot of fun out there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, go to simracingworld.com.au and get your subscriptions. That will be open tonight, so they'll be ready for you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for your support. Biggles, thank you for your support. And thank you to everyone who comes and joins us every night of the week. Tomorrow night, the final round, the championship round of the Warren Brown GR86 Nationals. Get involved. There's going to be a full grid as usual. A lot of action, a lot of fun. That's good night for me, and thank you very much for your support.